Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Yeah. Happy Wednesday. How are y'all doing? Hope your day's been going well, and if not, I hope it gets better. Welcome in, Radioactive Penguin. Welcome in, Godzilla. Oh, man. Yeah, I was eating like 2 minutes before stream and stuff. I was like watching the timer tick down, and I was like, oh, I need to hurry. Oh my gosh, I got excited today. It's a drawing day. Had the classic phenomenon of like oh, what should I be drawing today? And it's like, should I continue what I was doing before, or should I start something new? And I decided we're gonna continue because I need to finish something, but it's Wednesday, my dudes. Oh my gosh. But yes, it is Wednesday. Oh man. I was gonna say, oh, Wednesdays are great, but that would be a lie. I was just trying to carry on conversation. I default to like classic small talk stuff where I'm just like, oh yeah, you know, isn't this awesome? Isn't this neat? And then people will like give their own opinion about it, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. Oh man. Welcome in, Yurkun. Beep beep poop. Okay, have y'all seen the clip? And I don't know where it's from, but it's Markiplier reacting to like this cartoon or something, some type of children's show. That's what it looks like. It has Muppet characters, and one of the characters points to like a garden or whatever, and it's I think it's like a pea plant or something like that, and it's just like NASA people. I think about that a lot. So I know I haven't been here in a while, but a new outfit, just temporarily. I have horns because I fucked around and found out. Oh man. To celebrate the winter holiday, I bought like a little headband or whatever, but I didn't do my research, and so it turns out those were cursed, and so now I have horns until I figure out how to get them off. And I tore my other sweater in the process of, you know, trying to get them off. So, you know, new sweater because like I was chilly. Oh man. Ideally, there won't be any new outfits anytime soon. Ideally. Horns or antlers? What's the difference between a horn and an antler? I don't know. I don't know the difference. I'm sure there's a difference. I'm gonna look it up. What? Give me a second. I have the on-screen keyboard, which is like harder to type with. Or not harder, I'm just worse at it. What is the difference between antlers and horns? Antlers and horns. O-R-N-S. R-N-S. Yes. Antlers are shed and regrown yearly, while horns are never shed and continue to grow throughout the animal's life. Okay, so I hope. I hope they're antlers, because if they're horns, that's not gonna be too good. We're gonna have to find a way to get them off. This is not something that I want to stay with. You know, I'm usually a side sleeper, but with these, I figured out that I can't sleep on my side unless I sleep like this, and it really, really hurts my neck. So, can't be horns, have to be antlers. Haven't seen Markiplier since PewDiePie used to play games with him. Wow, that was like ages ago. Holy crap. Man, I think horns and antlers are more similar than they are different, but I have no clue. I'm a lurk. Okay, have a nice lurk! Oh, man. So then, what are they made of? Let's see. Why do deer have antlers instead of horns? No. Goats have horns. Do goats have horns or antlers? They have horns. Okay, that makes sense. What happens if a deer's antlers fall off? They're buried by leaves and soil that eventually break down, but not quickly. Oh, they just break down. Damn. I'm learning so much about horns and antlers. What are some animals that have horns and antlers? There can be some with both? Excluding deer. Deer have horns and antlers? Rhinoceros have horns. Bison have horns. Mountain goats have horns. I'm like skipping through what all it says to see what they have. Ibex, they have horns. Sheep, they have horns. Cape buffalo have horns. Wild beasts have horns. Well, that didn't answer the question at all. I'm on Quora. You know it's bad when I'm on Quora. Welcome in, your name. How are you doing? Hope your day's been going well, and if not, I hope it gets better. Happy Wednesday. I am researching the difference between horns and antlers. What we know so far is that antlers are shed yearly, meanwhile horns are, well, they're permanent. So we're hoping that whatever's stuck on my head is in fact just like here for the season and will pass. That's the ideal. That's what we can hope. And I mean, I'm assuming so because I bought antlers. Like I know they were called antlers at the store. So I'm pretty sure they're antlers. So if my research is correct, then they should be off by the end of the year. I think. I'm just gonna like blindly believe that. Cause I really hope they don't stick around for longer. I mean, they're cute, you know, they're kind of like giving a jackalope vibe, which like, I kind of like, not really, I don't really dig it. I mean, I think it's cool. And you know, to those who like it, I respect that. You know, it's a perfectly fine thing to like. But it's not something that I want to live with for that long. I bought the little headband so that I could take it off whenever I felt like it, so that I wouldn't have to permanently have antlers. And now I have antlers. And so, yeah. Oh man, the Muppet game to talking about, was it the game My Friendly Neighbor? Was it? I don't think, wait, that Muppet game to talking about was My Friendly Neighbor. It wasn't. No. Not the pipe. Welcome into Kaylism. How are you doing? Hope your day's been going well, and if not, I hope it gets better. But is the store knows the difference? They sold them to you. Ah, that's true. I should call the store. I didn't think about that. Oh man, I'm gonna call them and I'm gonna complain and be like, well, okay, here's the thing, right? I bought their stuff, right? And I didn't think much of it. It was just like a store, and I went into it and I grabbed them and I was like, yeah, this is cute. I'll get these, you know, it'll be a nice little winter celebration thingy, right? So I bought them. And then later, I, you know, after this, I started, you know, frantically Googling like, hey, there's a thing on my head and it's not coming off. What do I do? And then there was like a Reddit thread. Okay, like, I know Reddit is like crazy, but like they always have information and I go there for like information sometimes. But I went there and they were like, okay, so that was cursed and so you'll be fine. But yeah, I probably should call. Maybe I could sue them. Maybe I could get money. Oh my god, that would be good. There's a serious lack of emojis on the phone. Oh my gosh. Let's see, are there any emojis? I'm looking at like the YouTube emojis that they have. Are there any that would be considered uwu? I don't think so. Man, you're right. They have a goat one. Why do they have a goat one? Oh, is it because like, oh, you're the goat? Is that what that's for? I like the reactions though. They have like a pretty decent range, I'd say. I just saw Tommy in it the other day. Yo, like in person or in a video? There's no Reddit post on what to do in your situation. But there's Quora. Quora always has stuff. Quora is crazy, but Quora, I feel like it's like people strictly 35 years and older. Even when it's like, oh, I'm 20 something, you know? Like, is it normal for 20-year-old female to blah blah blah, you know, something like that? It still feels like it's a 35-year-old because all the responses on there are either like highly academic or very like cynical. I don't know how to I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. Welcome in, Doozits. Oh my gosh. It really sucks that y'all can't hear that one, because like every time y'all play it, I hear it, and so I enjoy it, but y'all aren't getting the enjoyment out of that. And that really annoys me. Maybe, I think what I might do is that I might put the audio into Audacity, cut it, export it, and not even cut it that much, just cut like a little bit of it so that it saves as a new file, and then try importing that. That way I can see if it's the file itself or if it's the audio itself, you know what I mean? Because then, like, I know what to do from there. I mean, I don't really, but I'll figure it out. Oh man, Quora is my lifesaver until it starts spamming you emails. Yes, when it has you sign in, or like whenever it like, not really paywalls, but it's like log in to see the rest of the answers. It's like, I don't want to do that. I do have a Quora account though. I do have a Quora account. They did get me. There were a couple of questions where like I needed the answer to, so I had to do it. In a video, like she was saying now she is in America. Oh crap, for real? Damn, I have not kept up with him. We can't hear it because it's true to his name. For real, for real. I don't know why it's giving me so many issues. We talk in finding answers in weird academic places that hide much of the paper. Yeah, kinda. I was telling him about how I got cursed and so I was looking for answers, and it was a Reddit thread that I found that was like, you'll be fine, but Quora is probably the place where I can look the most to get these off, because Quora has like a bunch of questions and answers. Unless you sign it. We all made one at some point in pure teenage desperation. Yep, I can't even say you're wrong. Wait, okay, let me Google. Let me see if a quick Google search will... I mean, I did before, but then again I was frantic, so I didn't necessarily spell right. So I didn't necessarily spell right, so maybe I might have messed up my chances. Antlers. Hoping they're antlers. Rowing. Out of my MYHEAD. Woman with horns growing out of her head. How to clean antlers in skull. Does growing antlers hurt? How to remove antlers from skull. That seems a little surgical. I'm a little scared to do that. Are antlers attached to the skull? That's a pretty good question. Grow as an extension of the animal's skull. They are true bone and a single structure are generally found only on males. Oh. Oh my god, welcome in, Zozo! How are you doing? Hope your day's been going well, and if not, I hope it gets better. There's also WikiHow, they have the wildest questions and answers. That's true. It's like how to truly be happy, or like how to stop wanting to eat drywall. And they have pictures and everything. I really wonder what it's like to be a WikiHow artist. I think like, how do I word this? Like, I feel like it'd be a really cool career to have, to do pictures for WikiHow, because have you seen some of the pictures? They're memorable to say the least. Oh my gosh. Let's see. So it's not exactly... see. Oh. Antlers. I really wish I had my actual keyboard, but I can't because there's not enough desk space. Antlers are... Maybe how to remove antlers? How to remove antlers. ANTLERS. From skull. Yeah, okay. Ugh! Oh god! Shit! I forgot taxidermy exists. Ugh. God damn. God. Place a candle atop a table and wait until the room goes in perimeter. Like, yeah, how do you draw that? Oh my god. Don't look up on Google. Do not look up how to remove antlers from skull, because the first video that it recommends you, if you're into taxidermy, then it's a very probably helpful resource. But I was not prepared for that, and the eyes were still in their sockets, and that scared the fuck out of me, because I've definitely seen art where it's like, oh yeah, you know, look, a skull, and then they wear it like Cubone and stuff like that, but like seeing that very realistically it triggered something in me where I was like, oh my god, like a fear that I didn't know that I could unleash. So be careful, y'all. Oh man, peps off from private science. Okay, I'm back. I had to knock out my quest on Duolingo for the day. Ooh, nice. I haven't been on there in like 2 weeks. I'm scared to go back. You know, whenever like you miss more than 2 days and you're like, oh man, I'll do it tomorrow. And then like a month later and you're like, oh. Oh man, we led Peps in dark places. No. On your way to free your family, Penguin? Oh my gosh, that's true. You know, I have been wondering where my cat went. Oh my gosh. Unless... Nah, I'm pretty sure he's... Well, now I'm not so sure. But... Now I kind of want to call my cat. Have I shared how to defeat ostrich from WikiHow? No, but... Now I'm gonna look at it. How to defeat... I'm gonna copy and paste exactly what you put. Paste. Enter. So over here. Oh! 3 ways to survive an ostrich attack or encounter. Fighting an ostrich. Use a long weapon. If you have a gun and need to use it, aim for the ostrich's main body to better ensure hitting your target. Although they will be attacking with their legs and or beak, their legs and neck are very thin and easy to miss. Keep the ostrich to the side. Aim for the neck. Damage its wings. Go for the legs. Method 2. Evading an ostrich. A charging ostrich. Run for nearby cover. Expect ostriches to attain speeds of 4 to 3 miles per hour. Damn. Over open ground. If there's dense vegetation or woods close enough here, you reach it before the ostrich reaches you. Damn. It's like a velociraptor. Conceal yourself. Elevate yourself. Climb a tree. Dive into a thorn bush. You know, sometimes you really forget how dangerous ostriches are. Lie on the ground. Resist the urge to run for cover or elevation. If it is too far away, play dead. As a last-ditch effort, press your stomach to the ground, cover the back of your head with your arms, and protect your skull. Brace yourself for the ostrich to toy with you. Wait for it to tire of this and leave before getting back up. Be aware that this method may still result in injury. Wow. Step 3. Avoiding encounters. Beware of your surroundings. Avoid close contact. Oh, I thought the ostrich was in a hole. It's on a nest. Dang. I kind of forgot. Oh, wow. Ostriches have nests. Right underneath it, there's like a video, and the thumbnail for it is like very much photoshopped. It kind of looks like if you told AI to like show you a scary ostrich image, but it's an AI. No, it's not an AI. It's an ostrich with its beak open, and it has like really weird looking teeth and a really weird looking inside of the mouth. So yeah. Huh. They also have under you may also like survive a shark attack, survive an encounter with a crocodile or alligator, how to regain control of a spooked camel, prevent or survive a monkey attack. Monkeys are fucking scary. Oh man, I know what I got on Christmas Day. I got an aesthetic outfit. Yo, nice! On YouTube, Slime Sickles reading is really funny. Might be able to get them free one day. The green owl, don't want to let them go. It's sad nobody's guilt trip me quite as often as doing that. Don't forget, if there are antlers, then you're gonna have to shed the velvet of your antlers. Wait, what? Is that where velvet comes from? What's velvet? Like, that's like a type of fabric, right? WikiHow has 3 ways to not live in Minecraft. I don't get how that's necessary. Well, it might be important. Wait, okay. What is velvet made out of? That's something that I didn't even consider. Is velvet made of? Oh, is it from antlers? It's made from synthetic natural fibers. It was originally made from silk. What is real velvet made of? Velvet can be woven from any type of yarn. While in the past it was traditionally woven from silk, today's cheaper materials are commonly used alone or in combination. Wait, but then is velvet made from animals? No animals except possible silkworms, if you count them into the animals, are used in making velvet. Okay, so then is velvet made from deer antlers? Deer velvet is a traditional Chinese medicine treatment. Other names for it include velvet antler or antler velvet. Is made from immature deer antlers, which are covered in velvet like hair. Okay. Alright. Google time. For real. Going down the rabbit hole again. We're going down at 3 AM rabbit hole. Yeah. My search history isn't that bad. It's not great, but it's not that bad. I could show someone my Google history and they won't be like, oh my god, what are you into? They'll be like, why were you looking this up? And I'll be able to explain them what I learned from the Google search. So like, you know, I'm kind of proud of my Google search. I'm not going to show y'all, but if anyone were to ask, I can explain myself and in great detail. Unrelated, but have you ever gotten to YouTube Shorts at 3 a.m.? That shit's scary as fuck. Yes. Oh my god. I hate the ones where it's like, they play like the creepy music behind it. Oh man, we are running late. I didn't even notice. I thought it hadn't hit 15 yet, but they'll put like the creepy music where it's like, Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due, right? But like the really like distorted one. And I don't know why, like it can be the most mundane stuff on there, but whenever they put it to that or like another like really, I don't know, spooky kind of tone, then like it kind of freaks me out and it makes me feel weak. Oh my gosh. See, my shorts have not been weird because I kept a close eye on my history. I delete the trash. I genuinely know the algorithm will make me watch more. Oh no. Oh, I know that song. Yes, that song is like, ugh. It's too much for me. It really, really is. Okay. Alright, now we're here. Now we're here. Now we're ready to go. Maybe, hopefully. The Wendigo things come up unwarranted. Those scare me. I think about those so much. The like especially the ones where they're like, oh yeah, you know, I went here and stuff. I was gonna say bless you for some reason. Oh my gosh. But calls it, where it's like you'll hear people going like, hello? Like I recently heard they call it the Appalachian hello, where you hear kind of like a guy in the distance saying hello, like kind of like hello, and like they always say that that's like a skinwalker or a wendigo, and it's just like, oh. I am very much a city kid in this aspect because like I heard it right in the video. It was saying I would have fallen for that. I would have died. I'd have been like, hello? And like, then again, since it's coming from the woods, I probably wouldn't go in because like, I mean, that seems like a sure way to die. So if it was just like coming from a bush, no, honestly, even then, if it's not like I can't see someone directly, then I get spooked. And then probably I'll like try and call someone, like as an on the phone, because like just me, you know, freaking out and running around. No, not a good idea. Sure way to die. Oh man, thanks, I guess. Wait, what? Oh my god. The singer actually died from a heart attack while singing the Daisy song, sadly, I'm pretty sure. Are you sure? I'm not sure if that's true. I need to clean up my YouTube history because they have absolutely ruined my recommended homepage and stuff. Content. What do I want? I felt that. Okay, this is there. This is there. What's this? Oh, okay. This one, these go in here. There we go. Now we can move on. Next is this one. Yeah. And then I think that's actually it. Yo-ho! Oh, have y'all seen that TikTok, right? Kind of unrelated. But have y'all seen the TikTok of the girl and she's singing to her, it's like a bird or something, right? She's singing to her bird, like this One Piece song for like every day. And I think she's almost at like day 50 or she's past day 50 already. And like, I love her voice, but also I cannot wait for the bird to start singing. Like, he's already getting little bits of it, and it's just like, oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh man. But every time I see those videos, I always stick around like for the entire thing because it's really interesting to watch. I'm at the point where if someone talks to me at night, I'm gonna go running. I felt that. Oh, and also the ads that play. Oh wait, what ads? Pretty Bird? Yes, Pretty Birds. It's the bluebird. It's so cute. Boop, boop. There we go. Whenever spooky ads come on, I want to toss my phone. Wait, what type of spooky ads do y'all have? I've never seen like actual spooky ads, with the exception to like, no, I wouldn't call this, well, okay. Maybe this one's a little bit of a targeted ad, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but there will be times where they like advertise, how to say it? They advertise like reading apps of romance novels, and it's just like, like, I'll listen to to like the story or something, and it's spooky in the sense of like, who reads this? Who like genuinely is willing to spend money to read this? Because I know they put it behind a paywall. I know how they work. That's spooky, but I wouldn't really consider that spooky. Let's see, horror movies? Oh dang, I don't get ads for horror movies. It's not the fabric velvet deer antler. It's like the skin that covers a deer, that covers the antler when they come in, and they rub them on the tree to remove it, and it's quite a sight to be prepared if you look it up. Ugh, then I'm not gonna look it up. Question in Christmas Day. Do you have a gift under the tree? The 24th or the 25th? I think you're asking... Honestly, I can't tell. But I do already have gifts under the tree. We actually finished wrapping the last bit of gifts that we had put away. So, we being my dad and me. And so, all the gifts are under the tree. Well, not mine though, because I don't know if my dad's bought me gifts yet, because I didn't give him a wish list this year, because I didn't know what I wanted, and I really struggled, so I decided just like, you know, I just won't give him a Christmas wish list. And so I don't know what I'm getting for Christmas. I may not be getting anything for Christmas. That's honestly might be an actual thing, which will be fine, you know, I don't mind, but still, I'm not sure what to expect just yet. But we usually are allowed to unwrap one of them on the 24th and then the rest of them on the 25th. For my siblings, I know because like, I know from like, you know, years of experience where they definitely want to unwrap some on the 24th. I separated like an actual gift that I was like, yeah, this isn't that big of a gift, so you can open this on the 24th, and then the rest stays for the 25th, so that way it's like a bigger reveal, you know? And so, yeah. But yeah, usually for our family, it's like, oh, on the 24th you open one. And even then it has to be like late at night or at midnight. Let's see. Ads like when you watch VTubers, no matter how wholesome, you get weird anime average. Yes, with way too much physics. I think there's one called like Nikki Live or something like that. It's like Nikki, I think, like that. It's something like that, and it's a shooting one, but like the way that the girls shoot is they shoot and they turn completely around, and there's like a lot of jiggle physics. That one's crazy. Oh man, I just stopped paying attention to YouTube recommendations. I have my history turned off, and I try to use it only for music and who I'm subscribed to. Big brain. I do that a little bit, but then occasionally I get sidetracked, and then I end up with like with videos, and then it's like, okay, turn it back. I gotta go watch like some of my classic ones that I'm subscribed to, and it's like, no, this is the type of content that I want. Ignore what I was doing at 3 a.m. yesterday, okay? Oh man, I use YouTube revamp so I don't get ads anymore. I seen an ad in a good while. You haven't seen an ad? Oh, that's nice. I could never. Festive Bean says hi to everyone. Oh, hi to Festive Bean. When YouTube used to allow rating ads, I would dislike every ad, and now I get the most random ads. It's all in Spanish or another language. I felt that. Sometimes I get ads in like weird languages, and it's really weird. But I get that mainly on Instagram, surprisingly. It doesn't really happen to me on YouTube. On Instagram, they'll give me like I don't even know which languages. But I have a hard time like understanding a lot of them. So it's like really crazy because it's like, damn, you really think I'm multilingual? I'm bilingual at best. Oh my gosh. There we go. Guys, the 24th or the 25th, I open Christmas gifts on the 24th. Ah, nice. Oh yeah, that one. Quick question, how do points work? So points work based on chat. If you chat once every 5 minutes, I think, or once every 10 minutes, it gives you like 15 points, I think. I think it's once every 5 minutes. But it's based off of like actual chat messages, because unfortunately YouTube is owned by Google, so they use that API. So basically they're not able to see that you're actually watching or like, you know, in the stream unless you're chatting. So so yeah, you just chat to get points. and then you know you can save up and you can press, or you can do exclamation point points, check your points, or exclamation point redeem, and then space, and then whatever you want to redeem. Sorry if that was like a long-winded explanation. Oh man, but welcome in, you Nemo. Sorry, you Nemo. How are you doing today? Hope your days have been going well, and if not, I hope it gets better. I delete everything on my history. I feel I could give the machine the wrong idea, even if I don't have to.
You have been a good boy.
That's a good point.
Have a lollipop.
Thank you. Let's see, with those points you can do stuff like noises. Thanks. No problem. My pleasure. I love explaining things that I even somewhat understand. It makes me feel useful. There we go. Oh yeah, so here's a fun little story for y'all, right? I was helping my dad wrap gifts today, and okay, I have helped my dad wrap gifts for multiple years, right? And I'm used to like not really getting credit for it, but I don't really mind. But I don't really mind because, you know, I like wrapping Christmas gifts, so it's not that big of a deal. But it never occurred to me, like, whenever I wrap them and I stick the little, like, tag on them, I write, you know, from dad to whoever it's to, right? And, like, whenever he would wrap his too, he would put, you know, from dad to, you know, like, whoever, right? Well, today we were wrapping, and he had finished wrapping a gift. He put like his little like tag on it or whatever, and then he passed it to me. And then when he did, I looked at it, and it said like from dad and paprika to so and so, and I was like I was so surprised. I actually got credit for it, so I was like, oh sweet. And like I still continued to write on the tags like, oh, just from dad to so and so, but like it was so weird. Like none of the years I'd gotten credit for helping, which again I didn't mind, but it's just that's what I was used to, you know? Like I used to help my mom wrap gifts, and of course I didn't get credit for that, and so it was like this weird moment. I kind of got like a little sentimental about it, because I was like, whoa, this is the first year that I've actually gotten credit for that. Oh man. Let's see. Oh no, the table is broken. Knowing is half the battle. When are we going to meet your dad? I want to meet the legendary Paprika's dad. He's come on stream like twice, and occasionally he can be heard in the background sometimes. But I don't know, because mainly I stream whenever he's at work, so that one, you know, I don't get any interruptions, but also too, because I like hanging out with him like whenever I don't have to stream, and so I would feel bad if I streamed while he was here, because I like hanging out with him, you know, and so I try and like synchronize everything to where we're both working at the same time. He brought a mandarin, right? Yep, he did. I think I heard him sneeze once. I wouldn't be surprised. Notorious, dads are all notorious for having that like powerful sneeze that's like, oof, big hurricane level sneezes. So yeah. Oh my gosh, man, their sneezes are so powerful, and I'd never understand why. But you know what? That's what makes them unique. Or maybe it's just like after after you have a child, you just like ability to sneeze gets like, I don't know, amped up by 20% or something. Let's see. I love you guys. We love you too. Oh, is that Celeste J? Oh my gosh, you're right about the sneezing. My mom yells though. Oh dang. I don't think I sneeze that loud, but does my mom sneeze loud? She doesn't sneeze too loud. I think it's just my dad that sneezes really loud. I mean, because like, you know, when you sneeze a little loud because of the pressure, right? But excuse me, I'm like shifting in my chair, and it's annoying. She's like, oh. Oh my gosh. I think I've heard me sneeze like once. I don't sneeze too bad. I don't sneeze. I've never sneezed. Y'all have never heard me sneeze. Oh my gosh. Let's see. But yeah. Had a weird stomach feeling just now. I never know what that feeling tells me, but I don't get why. I try to be so quiet. She can't help being so loud. Our hearts suffer. We've heard it. It was super loud. Not true. VTubers don't have bodily functions. Exactly. We don't exist. We don't have bones. All the, like, back pops and, you know, any type of bodily functions that you've heard, it's all just a soundboard. See, okay, let me say this fast enough so that the great big VTuber in the sky doesn't immediately strike me down, but all VTubers have a soundboard that is given to them whenever they decide to be a VTuber so that they can pretend to be humans behind the screen, but actually we're just purely VTubers, so yeah. But don't tell anyone that I told you, okay? Shh. Oh my gosh. I sneeze really loud. Oh dang.
Stretch!
I'd blow everyone away. Alright, let me stretch. They're shape-shifting slimes. Who told you that? Are you a narc? If tomorrow we don't hear from her, we know why. Cover the sound with pipes. Big idea, big idea. Oh my gosh. I should have told y'all start spamming pipes and then I would have... Damn, I might have protected my skin a little. I don't know. We'll hope that since I'm so small, the great big VTuber in the sky won't even, like, think to look at Paprika. They'll be like, oh, Paprika, she's not a troublemaker. She's just a good little maned wolf who does as she's told. Which is to not reveal trade secrets. Because I never do that. Ever. Ah, okay. I will drink water in just a second. You know what I've noticed? I've become very hydrated. Like, I am very much hydrated. I drink a lot of water. I'm trying to say that I used to not drink water that much, but now I drink a lot of water and it's crazy, like how fast I go through water bottles. It's like usually one minimum every 2 days, but usually one per day. And I used to bring like bunches of water bottles, so just like 3 water bottles every week or so, and that would survive me. But like now, it's like 3 water bottles, 2, maybe 3 days. It depends. If I stream, then 3 water bottles, 2 days. But if I don't stream, then I don't know because I don't count. Every pipe you blurt out a fact hidden from Elohim. Oh my gosh, for real. I love spamming the redeem. It's impossible to be dehydrated when you stream. For real, for real. Don't redeem yet, but you got a water bottle, right? Yes, I do, I do. We need to get him a VTuber model and get him on the collab. For real, for real. Oh man, he's probably gonna be upset with me. I was so embarrassed. I was watching the VOD back to get some clips, and like, I didn't notice how fast I'd forgotten. Like, it was actually kind of impressive. Oh man, I really did like think that he'd said that, but I was completely wrong. It was embarrassing. Oh my gosh. I think I want it going the other way. Boop. Boop. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Actually, that might be too big. Now that I'm looking at the proportions. Athena, Athena, badass in the arena. Do, 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 do. Also, I need to fix the foot, the left foot. Their right foot. It's on our left. Because that one also looks big. There we go. Do 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 do. Let's see. I drink like 4 waters a day. Very thirsty 24/7. Oh dang. Well, my friends have a game plan and I'm going to join them now. See ya. Bye, lazy eggs. Be safe. Enjoy your game. Drink milk, eat vegetables, don't talk to strangers, at least try to use best judgment. I'll see you later. Bye. Oh man. I've been recently working on my enunciation And I think I've gotten not that great. But I definitely have learned how to like speed up while I'm talking, and it's really fun. I recently learned that Maine wolves are really hard to draw. We are. There's a reason why I haven't like actually drawn a lot of Maine wolves and stuff. Their proportions are so funky with their legs. We're like a fox on the top half, but then our legs are just like way long, like longer than you think. Whenever I first like looked up what regular Maine wolves look like, they look like deer foxes. Like what you would imagine if you mixed the proportions of a deer into a fox. Like that's what they look like, and it's actually crazy. If you've never seen a Maine wolf, go Google them. We're pretty cool. Totally not based. Ooh, speed talking? It's mainly to help with like singing and stuff. Cause like I've been, messing around a little bit, thinking like, oh, let me try singing this and that and this and that. Today I learned a song, or not really learned a song, right? But I was practicing singing a little bit. And I was doing a Spanish song, and Spanish for me is hard because it definitely relies on enunciation, and usually like it's easier to enunciate words that you grew up saying as opposed to learning a new language. So whenever you start singing it, because of how we change patterns whenever we sing, it's like almost a little bit harder, I feel, at least. So I was struggling to do that for a hot minute. But I got it a little bit. I don't know if y'all remember. I talked about it not too long ago, but it was that Yoshi AI cover of the song was called I think The Most Beautiful Place in the World or something like that. Or like The Most Beautiful Moment in the World or something like that. But it was really good. It was a really good song. Deer Fox is so accurate, not gonna lie. For real. Now that's a visual. Everyone I meet compares them to freaking hyenas with their proportions. Yeah. Honestly, that like they're pretty close, I would say. It's just Maine wolves are taller. Maine wolves are tall. See. Oh yeah, it gave me nightmares. Oh my gosh. Whew. Let's see. How do I show? Okay. So the front of the foot is right here. The back of the foot is right here. That leads to the ankle. So it should be something like this. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. I can't tell if that's good enough. I think I want to angle the foot instead of just having it straight. Exactly like what it shows here, because honestly I don't like it too much. Right there. There we go. How to add one more revenge. I'm not sure. How do you add more revenge? I don't think that's a thing that you can just like add. Okay. Let's do this. That one. I know it'll look goofy. Whoops. Nope. I forget this is appropriate. Something like that, but why am I being bonked? What did I do? Let's see. I think it's skew. just gotta keep the bonk's existence alive. For real, we can't let it be forgotten. It can't just fade from existence. That would be the worst thing to ever happen. Could you imagine one day you wake up and like nobody knows what the word, like for example bonk means? Like you're like, oh haha bonk, and they're like, what does that mean? Where'd you hear that? What's that? What does that mean? It's like, what, you know, bonk, where you like bonk someone, like you hit them and it's bonk, you know? And it turns out like it never existed. Wouldn't that be crazy? We may not know why, but I'm sure you did a silly thing out once. No, I would never. I'm the least silly person to ever exist. Factually proven, maybe, hopefully. Damn, I can't get... Erase this. I don't know how to describe it, but like I know what I want to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. How do I don't know. I'll just erase. Couldn't remember which one's the undo button, which is weird. It should be the top one, but it was just hidden control and not... Oh, like it's key binded wrong because it's supposed to be B because it was being weird. Mandela effect, exactly. Seems similar to that effect where everything is slightly different from what I remember. Yeah, almost like 1337. What's 1337? Said the virtual maned wolf with antlers. Listen, man. That's not based on my silliness. That was based off of another corporate decision that I had no say in, okay? So this just happened, you know? It was completely out of my control. I just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. If I'd gone to a different store and gotten different antlers, I would not have antlers now. So at best it could be considered a mistake, but it was a mistake of circumstance. I was about to say another word that starts with C-I-R, like sir, and then it says like another C, but it does not mean circumstance. No, I need to stop tiptoeing around that word before I mess up. Oh man. You blaming the big frog in the sky? Listen, I'm not saying it's a big frog in the sky, but I'm not saying it's a big frog in the sky is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm technically not saying anything. Saying everything and nothing all at once. Could I interest you in everything all of the time? Oh man. Little bit of everything all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. You know, so my dad told me yesterday that he wanted to go walking today in the morning. And I did not want to go walking in the morning. And I think the time that I wake up is kind of just a little bit dictated by what I think right before I fall asleep. Because sometimes I fall asleep and I'm like, oh, I want to wake up early tomorrow so that I can do this, this, and that, right? And that's my intention, and I do wake up early. And it's just as hard to get out of bed. But I do wake up early, and then I'm able to do it. But last night I was just tired, and so I was like, I want to go to sleep. I am very tired. I have a lot to do tomorrow. And so I went to bed thinking like I just need to go to sleep, and I woke up at, you know, like the regular 10, and the thing is we have to wake up at like 8 if we actually want to go out and walk and stuff, so that we have enough time to like do everything else that we usually need to do. And it's just like, damn. I like unintentionally just kind of like, no. I feel kind of bad. Because I remember I told him, like, I don't really want to go, but I'll go, like, you know, if you want to go. And I feel like, I mean, okay, here's the thing. I kind of feel like it was my fault, but also, if he really wanted to go walking, he could go walking by himself. And I'm not saying it in, like, a mean way of, like, well, he could just do it himself. You know, like, I like going on walks with my dad. But also, it's cold, and I'm sleepy, and I was very tired. So... You mentally program it, kinda. I don't want to leave, but I'm gonna have to head into work in a little bit. Oh no! It's okay, radioactive penguin. That's why VODs exist, and that way I'm always online. Chronically online by, how to say it? Like, just because I exist online, so I'm chronically online. So yeah, no worries, definitely been there. If anything, if it makes you feel any better, in some technicality, I never watch my streams because since I'm in them, so I'm never able to actually watch them. So I'm always never watching my streams. I watch them after, so I never catch them on time, you know? Like in a weird yes, but technically no, but technically yes kind of way. Take care, penguin. VOD gang. Exactly. VOD gang. Oh man, hello VOD people, I see you right now in the present, not in the past, in the future, but no, I was doing a thing. Oh my gosh, but hi y'all. Oh man, Iffy, I'm getting like a trillion sets in RH from Val 19. What's Val? What's that? What's Valorant? Is it Valorant? RH. In RH. Emily doesn't want the VOD people getting their attention. Man, VOD gang, y'all were nerfed by Emu. Put a sad emoji, because I know y'all are sobbing. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my gosh. Waka. Waka waka, shamina mina sakaregua. It's time for Africa. Bum. Nope, wrong one. You know, sometimes whenever I say stuff fast in Spanish, I'll like trip over my own words. And whenever I'm with my brother, at least, I'll kind of laugh about it. And I'll go, Macarena. I forgot I was watching your stream. Oh my gosh, am I that forgettable? Every time in my head, I felt that. Who was it that taught us how to dance in chat? I know the answer, but I don't know. Was it Doozit? I feel like it was. It was either Doozit or Kogmar, but I can't remember. Yeah, because they sent like the little like, well, I have no hands, so I can't show y'all. But the little like hands up, like wah. I'm abandoning stream for a minute. Okay, be safe. The scream. Oh man, I don't even remember what stream that was for. It's been so long. I think Kogmar, right? I feel like it was. But I can't remember. I feel really bad if it's like not even someone I guessed. Oh no, that's the bonk. 100% Kogmar. Oh man. Welcome in, Koshi Space. How are you doing? Hope you've just been going well, and if not, I hope it gets better. And hopefully I said that name right, because based off the emojis, I assumed they were replacing letters, but it could also be K, Saturn, She, Star, I think. Ooh, I can see my name on there. I have an idea. Uh-oh. Let's see. Okay, it's time to head to work. I'll stop back and if I get the chance, if you're still on, take care. Take care, radioactive penguin. Be safe. Bye. Never mind. Gotcha. It's never bad to to think twice before you do stuff, because the amount of stuff that I like almost do and then I'm like, hey, think about what you're doing, is that the right thing to do, and then I stop myself from doing. It comes in clutch when I least expect it, for sure. See, this one looks like okay, it looks like two things. It looks like a hoof and then like a weird foot. And then this one looks like a man's foot in a slipper. Because like there's a slipper. You see it? Now I don't know how to fix that. Boop. Boop boop. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I know why. It's because this is a triangle that appears there, and this one, the triangle, there's not even a triangle technically, it's like this. So it looks like a totally different shape. Hi, it's been a while. How's everything going? Welcome in, Julissa. It has been a while. I think everything is going okay. Radio has become a VOD citizen, for real. Everybody send in a salute emoji. Salute our fellow VOD gang. It's the bonk because just in case you can't remember. Ah, big brain. It does look like she's inverted knees, but I thought it was your style. Oh, it does? Yeah, it does a little bit, huh? If I push them out a little bit more, that may fix that. In 3D modeling, that is actually something that I need to worry about with certain programs whenever you're exporting models in there. Because if you don't have them like angled slightly in the right direction, whenever you actually go to rig them, they will have inverted knees, and that is terrifying. Oh, man. Oh, man. Your nose ever just get itchy and it's like, oh man, I'm gonna sneeze if I don't like, you know, scratch my nose a little bit. Okay, wait, I see it now. Wow. What is this ankle? This must have been Achilles' heels. Okay. How would I do that? There we go. Now I want to move this just a little bit over here-ish. At all times there is like a song that's playing in my head, and hardly ever is it the song that I'm actually listening to. Oh man. There we go. I gave up, but I remembered it's Kogmar. Ah! Looks like she has a joint there. Yeah, a bit better. There we go. Yeah. Now it doesn't, well... Yeah, no, it doesn't look as much like an inverted knee. Just a little bit. I'm thinking, okay? Let me explain my thought process here. So if the leg goes like this, right? From I'm trying to cover it with my hand and y'all can't see. But from this point up, right? Up there, it looks okay. But from this point down, I kind of question, would the leg or would the foot actually look like that? And I kind of want to argue it wouldn't. I feel like it would kind of be like... Now bear with me here. Bear. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Maybe, okay, I know what to do. Well, no, it still looks kind of funny. Nah, I actually think it looks... It looks a little bit funny when you think about it. Your face is kind of funny. Your face is kind of... Is my face kind of funny? Is it doing that thing again where whenever I look down, it does that? Y'all want to see something funny? I mean, it's a little funny. It's more funny for me than it is for y'all. But like, if I look down, then I can see what y'all are seeing, and y'all can see what I see. I look sleepy. Oh man. Ah, the middle school flashback. Yeah, no, you. You know I had to do it. How could I resist? How could I resist? There we go. Let's see. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Honestly, this pen really does feel like I'm working with a dried out marker because it's the same process. Whenever I go too fast, it's like too light, so I have to like go kind of slow if I want a thicker line, and I kind of like it. Oh man. Nah, I just say... What? I just like to say your face when someone says something like that for lols. Even if it ends up like a compliment. I felt that. Me and my friends have really been like getting into the whole like nah. Oh my gosh, it's funny. But I feel like my brother's the one that started that. Like nah, the fuck you mean nah? Does that look okay? What do y'all think? I think it looks good. Insulting people with compliments is fun. For real, for real. Gee, that is kind of pretty. Your face is kind of pretty. That's right. I said it. I never know what to make of it. I felt that. Have y'all seen that, like... There's like this formula to make like kind of funny sounding insults, and it's like your face is like, and then it's like adjective and noun. It's like subject. So like subject is like a, and then adjective and noun. So it'll be like your what would it be? I guess I'll just go simple because I don't want to. Like, a lot of the ones that I was thinking is like, oh, somebody. Oh, I got it. Your intelligence is like a adjective, stinky, and then noun, box of rocks. You know, it's just like weird. But like the more random ones that you go, the funnier it is. So like your intelligence is like a what's it called? Bright pineapple. What does that mean? A squishy pineapple. Oh man. A rotten apple. Your personality. Stinky is good. Oh man. Looks great. Yeah? Okay, bet. Oh man, but there's other ones like where it's like creaky doorknob. It's like, oh man. Hanging out with you is like, what is it? I forget how they said it, but it was so funny to listen to. Or not really listen to, but more so read, because it was a text post, but in my head it's like, you're listening to it because I hear myself saying it, so I'm like, oh, I'm listening to it, but no, you're not, you're saying it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, oh, no. Taste in music is your face, and it takes someone to come around to show you how. Have y'all seen, okay, sorry. Have y'all seen Wreck-It Ralph? Because there was something that I was gonna say. YouTube didn't send the active bee cake your face, be like, what? I always sent it like that. But yes, my friendship language is fake insults. I felt that. I have this friend. Hey, give me your sandwiches. Oh my gosh. But, I was gonna say, in Wreck-It Ralph, there's a scene where Ralph goes to like, what is it called? Like Villains Anonymous or something like that. And they have this whole discussion where it's like, oh, well, yeah, you know, you can still be good even though you're a bad guy. Like, that's fine. Or it's not really a discussion. It's more so like, is it a discussion? I don't know. They're just like talking about it, right? But, where the character Zangief, like, talks and stuff. And he's like, if Zangief, what is it? Ooh. Whoa. Oh, there's an Amber Alert. That's sad. That sucks. But he's like, if Zangief good guy, who will crush man's skull like sparrow egg between thigh? And so sometimes me and my siblings quote that at each other. And I was thinking about that and I was about to like say it, but without context, it kind of doesn't make sense. Honestly, with context, it doesn't make much sense either. I think it's just like a funny line. Just because you're a bad guy does not mean you're a bad guy. Exactly. Welcome in, Em. How are you doing? Hope your day's been going well, and if not, I hope it gets better. Have you seen Wreck-It Ralph? Oh my gosh. But yeah, and then where they're like, I forget how it transitions now, but then eventually the zombie talks and it's like, you must love you. Yeah, what's in here? And the other guy like takes out his heart and is like, yeah. I thought I sent it twice. You right now. No, wait. Yo, M. Okay, yo, M. Man, sometimes I get confused with RN and M because they kind of like look very same. Like if you put RN space M, it looks almost identical, like just slightly, because there's just like a little bit of difference with the line space. Or the character space is actually the correct word for it. Actually, it's phrase, not word.
You right.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, my brain is made up of a bunch of those, like, actually. But like, we never fact check other people, we fact check ourselves. Welcome in, Hawaiian Bread. How are you doing? Hope your day's been going well, and if not, I hope it gets better. Kind of very off topic. My brain is very much mush right now, but I was thinking, this music kind of sounds like you're stuck inside a pineapple elevator, and I don't know what that means, but like, my gut is telling me, yeah, that's true. Like, it's very, if you could describe music as tangy, it's tangy, but like also it's very calm and like neutral, and I feel like that perfectly encompasses what pineapple elevator music would sound like, if that makes any sense. I like your drawings. Thank you. What program is that? It is Clip Studio Paint. Put your inner nerd. I don't know, Pro or EX. It's Pro. You can barely see it, but up here, it's Pro. I also didn't know. I had to check. I was like, I think it says it somewhere. Do you have to pay for it? You do. I got mine on sale. They should be having a sale just about now. Not for the subscription, because I kind of don't like subscription services. But for the Pro that doesn't get updates anymore. I forget which actual version it is, but they should be selling it. I think the regular price is $60, but with the sale, I got mine at like $25, so I don't know how much they take off for the sale nowadays, but they should be having a sale just around now. They have like winter sales and stuff, and that's when I got mine. Can I use it for iPad? No. Well, okay, you can get Clip Studio Paint for iPad, but they only offer that one on a subscription model, so I don't like that one a lot. Oh man, I'm so broke. I felt that. I highly recommend Procreate as a cheaper alternative for iPad, and then for computer, I personally used to use Fire Alpaca, and I really enjoyed that one. But I have a friend who uses Krita, and they highly advocate for that one, and I've seen a bunch of other artists advocate for that one too. So yeah, definitely Fire Alpaca or Krita, I think. And I think Metabang are also on computer. They're pretty, like, they're free alternatives. Yeah, they're free. I had to think for a second. They're free alternatives, and they, from what I've heard, work very well. Is it a one-time payment? Sorry, I'm asking a lot of questions. No worries. For Clip Paint Studio, it is a one-time payment. Paint Tool Sai is also similar to Clip Studio Paint. I feel like it's like really not been talked about, but it was really big whenever I first got into the art scene. That one is also a one-time payment. Those are really nice. Ibis Paint is also a one-time payment. How do you personally rate Procreate? I'd give it like an 8, 9. There's some things where I don't like it too much. Like, I don't like how it doesn't have an option to select something and erase the entire thing. Like, you can select it, but the best way that I do, because like they don't have a clear option in it, and that like is kind of annoying. It's little things like that which aren't that big of a deal, but like it would be nice if they had a function like that I can learn. But what I have to end up doing in their program is like I have to shrink it down and then take out the eraser and actually erase it, and that's like so many extra steps that I don't prefer. But it does, it does do great for what it does. It's basically great as like a portable alternative is what I was saying. Ibis Paint is another good option. True. The only thing with Ibis Paint is that one? I think that one's a one-time payment, so if you pay for it, it's nice. But if you use the free version, they have like a lot of their brushes locked behind ads and stuff, and I don't like that too much, but my brother uses it and he does pretty cool art, so that one is also a good alternative. Honestly, in like my very humble opinion, I think it doesn't matter which tool you use. It's a matter of learning, like, kind of strengthening your your actual drawing ability and stuff because because you can get like very expensive brushes, and I know you've heard it before, right? But it is true because I've lived through it. You can get the most expensive paints, the most expensive brushes, but that's not gonna like automatically give you skill. Unfortunately, I wish you could just pay for it. But yeah, because I've definitely made some like cool looking stuff, and it was just like in my math notebook. Then I had to suffer with like importing it if I wanted to actually color it. But yeah, so don't be afraid to like, you know, level up your skills before purchasing something in like little notebooks and stuff. Because the skill will transfer no matter what, no matter what software you use. This one goes here. Oh, thank you. Welcome. Hello. Wow. Hello is always offline. How are you doing? Hope your day's been going well, and if not, I hope it gets better. Affinity has a replacement for Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. Single payment, 48-ish on sale. But yeah, explore multiple programs because each has features that will force you to improve and improvise. Yep, skill transfer, so explore. Exactly. It's up to you to level up your skills. And never stop improving because you're never perfect.
My people!
Yay!
Subscribe to the channel.
Oh man. Bing. Oh, I will say if you want to get into like 2D animation and stuff, I personally recommend Flip a Clip. And that one, there is a free version, but there's a lot more stuff unlocked with the one-time payment version. And I bought that for my younger brother who likes like, you know, just drawing and 2D animation. And he popped off with that. So, that one is also a good thing. But also on Fire Alpaca, which that one is only, I don't think they have a mobile app, but that one is only for computer. They have a way to animate, and I used to like animate little GIFs in there. I wasn't very good at it, but I used to animate little GIFs and stuff because they have a way where you can export your entire project as PNGs and then import it into like their website GIF maker thingy, and then you can make a little GIF out of that. Can I get a shout out, please? No. I don't know who you are, and so I only shout out people that like I know. I didn't know it was single payment. Neat. Yeah, Flip a Clip is really nice. The thing that they put behind the paywall was like the audio and stuff like that. There we go. Do. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Oh. I'm also bad. You're gonna give it a shout out and I redeemed the pipe. Oh man, it's okay. It timed out just perfectly. There we go. My stat so far looks like you about to fight. For real? A little bit, huh? Yeah, I could imagine like boxing gloves. If this was a little more like this way, then yeah, I could see it. Clip Studio has animation options. 1 second for pro, infinite timeline for X users. True. Just checked out your TikTok. I wanted to ask, who is your favorite Genshin character? I'd have to say... Okay, here's the thing. I don't play it all that seriously. So I go purely... Okay, I treat it the same way that I treated Pokemon, which is like, oh, pretty character. So I really like Shinha because she's really pretty. Kazuha is my favorite, like to actually main and use for like actual combat. Kaveh is also pretty, so is Alhaitham. So I guess usability wise, I'd say I'd say Kazuha. Looks wise, either Kaveh or Shinha. Coming from a very, very based person. Or like, it's a very based opinion because it's not factually proven. There is no data to go along with it where it's like, well, this is the reason why this character is the best. I just think, ooh, pretty. Oh man. There we go. Let's see. But of course CSP costs money. It's a feet situation, you can go anywhere. Probably so pretty, not gonna lie. For real, they're so pretty. I remember whenever they first came out, my friends didn't really care too much about them, but I was like, bro, he looks like Hal from Howl's Moving Castle. He's so pretty, you know? And I was like, just infatuated. And they were like, I guess. And I was like, what do you mean, I guess? And then like, once his what's it called? Teaser trailer dropped, they were like, okay, we see it. So it was definitely one of those moments where it's like, I told you so. Okay. I need to redo these. Well, I don't know about this one just yet, but this one definitely needs a redo. Because it's not positioned correctly. Because this hip needs to jut out just a little bit more. And then from there... Oh, Waka. Wait, what are you talking about? We all know you're always right. Exactly. Simultaneously, we're talking about... Okay, we went from painting software to... Genshin characters. You're right, he does look like Hal. Exactly. That was the first thing I thought whenever I saw him. Because I was like, oh, he's pretty. That noise scared me so much. Oh my gosh. Welcome, Miko Uploads. Oh, how you doing? Hope your day's been going well. If not, I hope it gets better. Let's see. See, I can't hear the Waka. So, like, I always just see the little Pac-Man. I'm like, oh, Waka. But y'all can apparently hear it. And so that's, like, the weird part. Especially with, like, the dang it. Because I would understand if I couldn't hear it, but y'all could. But the fact that I can hear it and y'all can't is weird. But the thing is, I can only hear it because... Okay, more sims. I can only hear it because I put it in... I was trying to finish my sentence and then more sounds. Good soup. Okay, let's stretch.
Stretch!
In regards to digital art, I like to trace over example images so often I forget to add another layer for the outline. Oh, dang. Yeah, no, from what I've heard, or not from what I've heard, but from what I've seen, tracing can be used as a good tool to learn, but you can't just trace something and then say like, I did this completely on my own, because, you know, that's not true. That's not good in terms of integrity. Why am I being bonked again? But what you can do is, like, for here, I wanted the pose, right? So what I did was I kind of not super traced over it, because you can see there's like moments where it's not exactly following, especially like here. But you kind of like trace a little bit to get a to get a good vibe of what you want to do, and then from there you use that to reference the actual pose that you do, so that way you can learn more about the figures. Because it's important to learn about the figures so that you're able to draw without having to, like, I mean, it's not bad to look up reference, but it's nice to be able to, like, oh, I want to draw this, and not have to be like, oh, well, now I need to go find a reference image. Even though 9 times out of 10 you still should find a reference image, because it helps a lot with, like, some things, because sometimes we think certain things work like this in our minds, but they do not. There we go. Is it Pat or Pat? I can't remember. It's Pat. Yeah, it's Pat. Yeah, do that with pose. Exactly. Big brain. Oh no, I'm being bonked again. I was waiting for Pat. I was so excited. Oh my gosh.
You have been a good boy.
Yay!
Have a lollipop.
Oh my gosh. There we go. Then from there...
You have been a good boy.
Oh no, I'm
Have
being
a
bucked and
lollipop.
petted. Oh, your fingers are protecting me. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You know what y'all are like? Y'all are like, is it California girls? Cause, okay, you know that thing where it's like, you're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you're no, what song is that? Cause I think it's by Katy Perry, right? But I can't remember if it's California Girls or a different song. We have a complicated relationship. Waka. Oh my gosh. Waka 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 waka. Okay. Let me redo this part because I do not like how it's coming out and I'm lost in the sauce. All sauce has been lost. Wow, that song, I feel ancient now. Wait, what song? Oh, it's not that old. It's only from like, I think it's 2010s era. Welcome in, Vash. Ducky ducky waku waku. Oh, did any of y'all? Okay, have you ever watched Starish? I recently learned that the rhythm game that they had for it, the mobile rhythm game, shut down. And like, that's devastating. I haven't played it in years, but I used to play it like years ago. And it's like, ah, dang, I can't believe they shut it down. But what I was gonna say is that they're, I don't know if first song, but Starish 100% Love or whatever, something like that. Or Maji 100% Love, I forget what exactly it is, but it starts with Doki Doki De. What is it? Doki Doki Deko Wow Shell is 100% Love. Oh man. What do you normally draw? Fandom or OCs? Kind of just OCs. Occasionally I'll take, well, it usually depends. But every now and then, once in a blue moon, when the blood moon rises, then I'll do like a little, oh, you know, request something and I'll draw it, and those are always really fun. But that is not what we're doing today. Right now, I'm just working on practicing poses because I'm bad at drawing. I'm a bad drawer. I don't hold things well. I'll make a petition to lower the cost. Who wants to sign it? No. I am a dictator. I will not be taking a petition to lower the cost of that. You have to work for it. Okay. I keep drawing this at the wrong angle and then I'm like, why it look funny? Why it look wrong? There we go. You don't carry the clothes well, man. But can you draw a weapon? Boop, and then boop, and then boop, and then boop, and then bap, bap, and then droop, droop. I should not be doing this, but... There we go. Ta-da! It's a water gun. Pew pew. There we go. She drew her weapon. It's high noon. Gotta go, but make sure to subscribe. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Have fun. Drink milk, eat vegetables, don't talk to stranger, at least try to use best judgment. Good luck understanding all of that. Okay, bye. Welcome in, Julian Paparelli. How are you doing? Hope your day's been going well, and if not, I hope it gets better. Let's see. There we go. Yay! Ah, I forgot. Like a couple of days ago, somebody was like, we should put a Yippee redeem. And I was like, we should put a Yippee redeem. And then I think I wrote it down, but I have so many sticky notes that I don't even know where I wrote it down. But I'm gonna rewrite it down on a sticky note that I totally won't lose. But now I have to find a pen. I found a pencil, so mission failed successfully. Yippee. Redeem. Except I spelled redeem wrong. So it looks like one of those things where they write happy birthday, but then they run out of space, and so they kind of squish it together at the end. Hi Paprika, welcome in next. How are you doing? Hope your day's been going well. And if not, I hope it gets better. Today was my birthday. Wait, was or is? Because was is past tense, but is present tense, and today would be present tense since it hasn't ended, unless it has ended, in which case it still was. Come on, give Julian. Come on, it's not gonna be that easy. It's someone's birthday. That means that is not how it works. That is not the tradition here. I sing them happy birthday and that's it. Is my birthday? Gotcha, gotcha. At best I can give you a, happy birthday song, but that's it. We do not do birthday uboos. Well, they said was, but it was also today, not yesterday. I love the new VTuber outfit. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh man, I'm being bonked again. Listen man, y'all can't just like gaslight me into giving new rewards and stuff. That's not how this works. I am ungaslightable. Unflammable even. I never get flammable. Never too late for a new tradition. No virtual cake. That would be funny to do. Oh, I should draw a cake where it's like, happy birthday to you. Like, that's all it says. Like, on the cake, it's just written like you or something. Oh, man. So you're not flammable? I'm not. Surprisingly. I'm not fireproof, but I'm not flammable. I just burn very, very slowly. It's not a good sight to see. Hey, cake! Julian, would you like a happy birthday? Do you want me to sing happy birthday for you? What do you mean? You're very gaslightable. Remember last time? You're crazy. What are you talking about? I've never... Wait, you're... Huh? Yes, please? Okay. That I can do. That I can very much do. Go here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Julian. Happy birthday to you. That's the best I can do. Oh man, I messed up on the beat, so I was like, well, now I gotta see it through to the end. Oh my gosh. There we go. Yeah, baby!
That's what I'm waiting
for. That's what it's all about. Woo! Yay, we get claps. Everybody's celebrating the day. There we go. Now the song is stuck in my head. You should make a happy birthday redeem. Ooh, I could. That would be funny. I mean, not really funny, but here's the thing though. Like, people would abuse it. And that makes me anxious to put it in, because what if I have to sing like happy birthday 5 times in one stream? I mean, it's honestly possible considering how many birthdays probably exist in one day, considering how many people there are in the world, but still, how do I know if they're being truthful? And like, I don't want to waste a happy birthday like that. Then again, the only thing that stands between me and singing happy birthday to a person in any day is just kind of like a blind faith where it's like, well, I hope you're telling the truth that today is in fact your birthday. It's very complicated. It's crazy how fragile society is. Oh man, it's even crazier how hard it is for me to draw these same feet again. They're not even actual feet. They're just indications of foots. It's the rule. If there's a happy birthday redeem, we have to stop and hear the song till the end. Wait, but I don't know the full song. I only know that part. I think that's the full song. That's all I've ever heard. At most, I don't even know that much of the Spanish version. It's just, estas son las mañanitas que cantaba Rey David. And like, that's it. That's all I know. Oh man, make it 100 redeem points. We need an expensive one that isn't 1 million. Yeah, I was thinking it would be like a good 100-point one because I think 100 points is the, whatchamacallit, reward for subscribing. So it would make sense if somebody came in and like, oh, I subscribed and it is my birthday. And then I could be like, oh, well, perfect. You have the perfect amount, you know? There we go. Pep, you should look up There's a Cat Licking Your Birthday Cake. The birthday song I use. Wait, really? There's a cat licking your birthday cake one. That's the birthday song I use. Dang. Now I need to... Okay. I can't look it up right now. But what I can do is copy and send it to myself so that I will know to look it up later. Paste. Enter. There we go. It is now sent to myself. My phone went off. And I was like, whoa, why'd it go off? Who's contacting me at this time? It was me. I'm contacting me. I was contacting myself about my car's extended warranty, but I was not prepared. See, this still doesn't look right. Joke, I'm not crazy. Or redeem gifts, 100 points to everyone. Oh, that would be funny. It brings me more joy than the normal one, to be honest. Oh, then I'll have to look into that one. I remember I tried to look up Pomni on Google so I could draw her. I regretted it so fast, and now I just look at the official pilot episodes for reference, not Google. Yeah, I can imagine. People really ran crazy with her design. And it was just like, it was crazy because I watched it because I was like, what was it? I think it was like a weekend, so I was like hanging out with my brother or whatever, and we were both on our phones, and then he started like watching something, and he didn't have headphones, so he was just like playing the audio out loud, and I kind of listened to like the intro of it, and I was like, what the hell is he watching? And so I turned around and I started like kind of watching over his shoulder, and he's like, do you want to see it? And I'm like, yeah. And so I ended up watching the entire thing, and I'm like, wow, okay, that's kind of neat. And I didn't think much of it, right? If anything, I thought it was already an animated project that had been released, because that was on like the day of the release, but I didn't know it at the time. I thought it was like an older animation or something. And so I didn't think much of it. But then like later on the internet and stuff, it was like everybody was like, oh my gosh, this is so neat, this is so cool. Can you believe this? Can you believe that? I'm just gonna restart this entire thing. I do not like it. And yeah, everybody was just like, oh yeah, look at Pomni. I'm gonna draw her like this. I'm gonna draw her like that. And it's like, what? Did we watch the same show? It was really weird. So yeah, I can imagine what you might have seen. And it's scary. I made a video screaming the first part of the song with Krabby Gotcha Club versions of the characters. It was so fun. Some characters you cannot search up even if it's no problem in the original at all. For real, for real. Fan artists are scary. And it's not really like them themselves, because like some of them are talented. It's scary. But the thing is like what they choose to draw. It's like, whoa. Whoa. Why? What was the creative decision here? There we go, that's a little bit better. Y'all know that? Okay. Gotta double think. BRB? Gotcha. There's artists. There's artists I say, wow, I wanna follow them. Then when I check their other art, I'm like, no. Yeah, I felt that. There's this one artist that I follow on my alt account, and it's like... like, they are so talented, right? They're like really good, right? They're really good. But the majority of their art... Okay, here's the best way that I can put it. When they do post, it's the stuff that they decide isn't enough for their Patreon, where they're much more active on. And so I feel like that's, you know, enough said on that front. But like... It's crazy what doesn't make the cut. And occasionally, you know, the people on Patreon or whatever, they'll be like, oh, we wanna share with the people who, you know, follow on Twitter and like aren't on the Patreon. Like, it's okay, we can share this one. And so those pieces will also make it onto the Twitter, which I follow. And then I see. And here's the thing. There's a couple of other artists who are like this, but they censor their work, right? So like they put like, hey, this may contain like sensitive imagery, so, you know, like we've hidden it to protect your feed. And I appreciate that, because sometimes I'm scrolling in front of my siblings, right? But sometimes the artists don't do that. I always gotta be on my toes. And luckily I've only like messed up in front of one of my siblings, but they already know. Like they already know, so it's never that big of a deal. But it's scary, you know, I gotta constantly be vigilant. It's like constantly looking over your shoulder, except you just always gotta be aware. It's the NSFW that gets money and views for real. Yep. There we go. How do knees work? You know, I feel like Nightcore is simultaneously not that big anymore, but also very big, but it just goes by a different name nowadays. And I was like, not super duper into Nightcore, but I didn't hate it at all. In fact, I listened to quite a few songs that were like that. Because I feel like Nightcore isn't really a genre, more so like maybe a subgenre, or kind of like the same way that like covers aren't really a genre in and of themselves. It feels more like a subgenre, because it takes like just a regular song and it puts it in a different, like they play it in a different way, or, you know, they, you know, put their own spin on it, but for the most part it's kind of like the same song. You know what I mean? But I feel like acoustic covers differ from that because usually it gives it, I don't know how else to describe it other than like an acoustic vibe. What are knees? I mean, ooh, Nightcore's cool. Yeah, yeah. There was this one song that I found purely because of a Nightcore version, and it's funny because it always ends up in one of two ways. Either you like the original song better and you're like, wow, this is a level up from the Nightcore version, like this is really neat. Or because you listen to the Nightcore version first so much, you now only like it in the Nightcore version, and that's kind of what happened. Because there was a song called Dementia, right? And it was like, Dementia, you're driving me crazy, cause this is driving me crazy. Dementia, oh dementia, right? But it was Nightcore, and so it was really neat, and I really, really liked it. But I listened to like the original version of it, and it wasn't bad, right? It wasn't bad by any means, but it lacked that like oomph that I learned to like from the Nightcore version, and so I ended up sticking with the Nightcore version. I haven't listened to it in forever, but from what I remember, it like was a really good banger. So. Doop. I actually have it backwards. I love bad romance in bardcore. Oh no. Oh man, I don't think I've listened to any songs like in bardcore, but I know exactly what it is. Or I think I do. I think I know exactly what it is, which is very much distinguished. It's very different from knowing exactly what it is. Because it's like where it sounds almost like tavern music, right? Where it sounds like very medieval, and you got a lot more of. I'm gonna call them ye olden instruments. I can't stand Nightcore. I did the no-no of getting too involved with their creators. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, how to say it? Not necessarily notoriously, but I've definitely said this before, and it still reigns very much true, where I am bad apparently at interacting or like being a part of communities and stuff, because I just like enjoy the thing and then don't really talk about it unless it's like with a person that's like right in front of me, and I'm like, oh, you enjoy this thing too? Neat, I also enjoy it. Let's talk about it a little more. Like, what are your preferences? What do you like? What type of this? What type of that? You know what I mean? But that's as far as I'll go when I get involved with communities. And so what that leads to is that things will happen in the community and I won't know until either A, they get really big, B, I actively decide to follow the community, which is very rare, or C, someone else tells me about it. And so it's crazy. I'm like, okay, imagine being a part of the fandom is like moving into a big city, right? So they got like big city buildings and stuff, and that's where like everyone hangs out and the whole party goes on, right? Everybody loves it in the big fandom city, right? Well, I got the address wrong, and so I live on the outskirts of the city. I'm very content here though. I love it here. Like, there's me. And so, like, I just have fun right here, and occasionally people will come in and out of the city, and, you know, from here, that's not how I draw a car. From here, that's how I communicate to people, right? So it's very rare that I come into contact with people, but occasionally, I'll see a person, and we'll start talking, you know, we'll like, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. And so it's only whenever like big things happen that it appears on the news and stuff that then I learn like, oh wow, I didn't know that. And so the thing is, since I live so far out from the city, it takes a while for news to reach me. And sometimes I kind of forget that I'm supposed to be living in the city at all. And so I just like move on from outskirt of city to outskirt of city. So it's not until I'm like 2 cities away that they're like, oh, did you know this thing happened? And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. I haven't thought about that thing in forever, but I didn't know that that had happened. I know the thumbnails can get weird, so don't look it up. Wait, nah, but you learn real quick how narcy all the Nightcore channel creators are. I don't know. Again, very careful what I search for. Freaking algorithm is really... Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, at most I did with Nightcore was just like listen to it and that was it. And maybe occasionally download the music, but like, that was it. I never really like actively... I didn't know that I didn't know that Nightcore creators like kind of had their own platform, which like now that I think about it, it makes sense. But I just never considered that like, you know, specific Nightcore creators like, oh, I'm the creator of this and like, look, follow me for this or something like that. You know, I didn't consider that was a thing. So I thought it was just like making a, well, now I'm realizing I just did not think of of it like the same way as a fandom, you know? But it does make sense, because when you like a certain genre of music, you're basically in the fandom of that music. Even though I wouldn't say that's like necessarily the right term for it, academically speaking. But like it's technically the same thing. Oh man, they aren't too bad anymore, to be for real. Thumbnails are very mature around 2017. Which was also the golden era, for real, innocently liking things without context. Yeah. That was me. Oh my gosh. On the one hand, I want to be like, oh, I was very sheltered, but it wasn't that I was sheltered. I was just oblivious, I guess? I just like really didn't think much about it. I didn't pursue knowledge that much. I was just like, this is a thing that I like, and that was where I left it. It's just a thing that I like. And then if I didn't like it, I just didn't watch it, and that was it. This still doesn't look right. Not the pipe. There we go. Back. Welcome back. Things are what you make of them, so when you don't have a crowd, you give it a new meaning. Unless it's obvious for something, like having specific lyrics. You know, it's crazy. I have this playlist on one of my alt YouTube accounts. And like, it's a playlist that I had from middle school, right? And it has a bunch of Japanese songs. And I didn't know what majority of them were about, right? Because, you know, I don't know Japanese. But they were like really, really catchy. And so I was really into Honeyworks and stuff like that. And a lot of cover artists, like, they have their own name. They're called Utautes or something like that. Stuff like, or people like Mafu Mafu and stuff like that, or I think So, S-O-U. I know people like them, now they have their own type of stuff, right? They're doing their own kind of music, which is really cool to see how far they progress. But they did like a lot of covers and stuff like that, and I really enjoyed like their music and stuff. And so literally not too long ago, like I think not even a week ago, I went back and I started like listening to some of the songs, and some of the songs that I have on there are like bangers. Like, I keep wanting to think that I was cringe back in middle school, but like, I had taste. That or I haven't grown up. So. Oh my gosh, this song always reminds me of our anniversary. The song is screaming, I will rip out your heart. It makes me so emotional. Henry was so sweet. I will eat a lemon. Oh my gosh. For real, for real. Have y'all seen that song where it's like, Hated by Life? That one, like, it goes hard, but I didn't know the lyrics until I think whenever they started releasing English covers. This was like a while ago. Now, you know, now I know what it's about. but like hearing the lyrics or like reading the lyrics too, it makes me tear up every time. And it's just like, it's crazy how much it'll change like how you listen to the song, you know? This is bugging me so much. This is like the 5th time I've had to restart. Let's see. Is it the one by Magico? I really like the English cover by Octavia. I don't remember which one that I watched, but like, I feel like it was the one by Octavia. But that one, like, it's such a good song. I really, really like it. You're gonna feel accomplished once you get it though, for real, for real. Ooh, legendary pepper tea. I'm new here, but have you heard of the Big Floppa? I have not. What is that? We need to redeem with a dance gif. Ah, that would be funny. I've thought about it. I have thought about it a couple times, but also I get winded, not super easily, but a little bit easily, and so can make many potions with those. Oh my gosh, it's like Eye of Newt, Tear of Paprika. Just a dance gif, no noise. Oh my gosh, that would be funny. I could like line them up on a certain spot on the screen to where it would look like you just start dancing across. To be honest, it helped me through my darkest times, so it means so much to me. There are really good songs out there. Oh, I'm Glad You're Evil Too by Pinocchio P. That one, personal favorite. I really, really like it. And I like the cover done by Raichi, because, you know, chef kiss. It's beautiful. If I do this, it looks like I have a peg leg. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of like Eve, and I used to really like, I mean I still do, it's just I don't listen to it as actively, Mafu Mafu. Oh yeah, but Honeyworks has not died out for me. I haven't kept up with their recent music, but like back in the years, oh my gosh, every song that they put out was a banger. It was crazy whenever I found out they were owned by Sony, because like I did not know that until one day it was like, hey, like there was like a month or so where I was following them like very closely, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're releasing a new song, and then they released it and it was like, this is restricted in your country, it's only available to those in Japan, and this restriction is put in place by Sony Entertainment. And I was like, Sony Entertainment? What do they have to do with this? But yeah, Honeyworks is owned by Sony Entertainment. I'm here. Welcome in, Baku. How are you doing? Hope your day's been going well, and if not, I hope it gets better. I am struggling. Dang it. Exactly. Yay! I don't know what happened. My favorite cover songs is Shin Tai-chan by Jubiphonic, Lost and Sweeping by Jubiphonic, Night Dancer by Will Stinson, Rolling Girl by both Lolia and Will Stinson, and Mayor by Lolia and Raichi. You know, honestly, good taste. Hello! Yeah, I used to like super duper listen to Jubiphonic. I don't do it as often anymore, but like Witch Hunt, that one, it'll never leave my head. To the cross, I look longing at the sky, penitent for your crime, penitent in your life. The other day I was talking about it with my brother, right? Because like, how to say it? Like anything that okay. Just when I think I know how to say it. So like my content, like anything that I watch, I will show it to my brother, and then my brother also ends up liking it. So it's kind of like a hand-me-down cycle where I will like this one thing and then I'll pass it on to them, and then I'll move on and find something else to like, and they will still very much like it. And so the other day we were talking about it, and it was like, oh my gosh, do you remember that cover by GB Phonic? I was like, oh my gosh, I do remember that cover. Oh man, this is your brain split in two by reading and reacting. It is, it is. Are my chats going through? Well, the one that's asking if the chats are going through did, but I don't know if any of the other ones are. Do they do it the other way around? Occasionally. Very rare, but like they got me into Has Been Hotel and what's it called? Hell of a Boss,
You have
right?
been a
Stuff
good
like that.
boy. Have a
Yay!
lollipop.
Oh my gosh, jamming, big time jamming. My brain is just that one dancing dog gif, you know, the one where it's like, it's backing it up. That's my brain right now. Pure, what's it called? It's not endorphins, it's that happiness, not pheromone, but chemical. It's not glucose, that's sugar. It's, what's it called? It's, you know, that thing that your brain releases, that like chemical, that hormone, maybe? Is it hormone or chemical? I don't know. But where it's like, we are happy. Dopamine, that's it. Mine is Dancing Cow. Oh, I love the Dancing Cow. Da 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 da. And serotonin. I was thinking dopamine, but serotonin is also a good one. Is it dopamine or is it serotonin? What's the difference between the two? I know there's a difference, but I don't know what it is. I know I learned it in biology, but I don't remember it. Let's see. My biology teacher would be ashamed, which would really suck because I really liked my biology teacher. Because she was very passionate about how she taught biology, and it was because of that that I actually learned biology. Dang it. Oh my gosh. Apparently the cow song is a nasty Russian song, otherwise I'd share more. Oh damn! I did not know that. I just know it's catchy. I think dopamine is like a rush from doing small thing. Ah, okay, so serotonin is long time happy and dopamine is short? Huh. Gotcha. Okay. There was another thought that I had, but in the moment of like trying to link my neurons to like remembering that dopamine is short and serotonin is longer, I forgot what I was thinking. Oh, I remember. There was, okay. How to say this? So there was this Osu map, right? It was these YouTube shorts that I kept seeing where it was this Osu map, and it was, I think, I mean, it didn't really have any lyrics, it was more so sound, right? And it was always to this anime of what looked to be like Italian mobsters, right? There was like this redhead and this black-haired guy, and they looked Italian, kind of, but in like a stereotypical cartoon way. And it would always go like mbara ire o mbara ara ire ore, right? It was very like electronic sounding, and they kept showing up. It just kept showing up. And so I see it a lot, right? And I started telling it to my brother. I was like, oh yeah, you know, have you seen those like weird ones that are popping up? Because we used to have the same For You page, right? And the same recommended. And he was like, no, what are you talking about? And then whenever I was telling him, like, I had to pull it up, right, as proof. So I went on my phone and I started searching through YouTube Shorts. It would not pop up, because of course it wouldn't pop up, because of course it wanted to gaslight me, like, oh no, we've never heard of that, what is that? And there was no way to search it up, because how do you search that up, you know? It doesn't sound like an actual song, there's no lyrics or anything. I know, she's connecting her neurons. It takes me a little bit. I have to really, like, ruminate in order for it to sink in. Because otherwise it does not click, and I forget. Oh my gosh, but yeah, so it took me a while to search up, and then I finally found it and I showed it to him, and he was like, I've never seen that before. But after that, he saw like 2 of them the next week, and he was like, how dare you, you spread it to me. And then after that, he never got any more of them. And then I slowly stopped getting them, but it was crazy. Peppery, Japan doesn't exist. What are you talking about? What's an anime? Oh no, I turned into like a hyper-realistic a hyper-realistic made wolf or something. That would be funny. Now I kind of want to make like a little PNG tuber where it's an actual like little maid wolf. Wait, anime, I've never heard of it. Guys, don't gaslight me. What's a noise? Wait, what? Oh my gosh, everything just ceases to exist. Reality as I know it starts to crumble. No. It's the exact plot from that one Kaguru Project song. What is it? Couldn't take the sound of it any longer. The crying in the stream, but it's time to pour now. Doesn't matter what, but the song with the scientists will never stop singing, although now it was ending. Better hurry now that you have 1 minute. I forget what it's called. Is it Headphone Actor? I think it's Headphone Actor. That exact plot. Oh no, we got the inverted knee again. Anime, you mean cartoons? What's breathing? Gets deleted from my... Imagine a 3D, but it's badly JPEG surface texture on the model. Oh, ooh, died. Oh no! Oh, died! No! Oh my gosh. Kalism has life int. They've existence, but negative existence. Wait, oh no. Why, oh no, let's go. What? No. Life int, that's the right word. Exactly. What other word could there possibly be? I just don't know how else you would say it. Oh, I know the song and stuff. Wee. Listen. The song has a sound. It's gonna play it in just a second. You gotta believe me. Why is it doing weirder sounds now? This song, it's squinchy sounding, but I don't know what that means. But it does. It does eventually come. Maybe. Maybe nothing. There it is! Did y'all hear it? It's called mechanical stress. I don't even know what these sounds are. Guys, stop. Y'all gotta hear. You hear with your hearts. The heart of the cards. Do you believe in them? No, not the pipe. Dang it. Oh my gosh. I thought the glass was a part of the song. I was like, oh, that's new. There we go. Dang it. I've been hearing the song everywhere, but I don't know its name. It goes, I wanna talk to you. People walk
Yeah,
straight through.
baby!
Oh,
That's what
I
I've been
know
waiting
that
for.
one. It's Cupid by 50/50. I think. Wait, no. Is it? Now I'm trying to remember how the tune goes. No, wait, it's Lofi. Lofi. Laufey. But it's not said Lofi. It's said some other way. But it's like, oh, when I talk to you, Cupid walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. Yeah. It's Lofi. Laufey. Whenever I'm not sure how to pronounce something, sometimes I end up memorizing how it's spelled, so that way I can like actually say it. It's from the start. Yeah, that one! That's the name! Yeah. I was thinking Cupid, but that one's like a completely different song. Oh my gosh. Existential crisis. You remind me of the person who tried to teach me the difference between compliment and compliment. Are those different words? I've definitely seen compliment before, but compliment? Gotta go. I'll be back in like 20 minutes or something. Okay, be safe. Hold on. Now I gotta search DuckDuckGo for compliment.
Compliment.
Compliment. It's time for a routinely afternoon compliment with a side of crumpets and something that completes, makes up a whole, or brings to perfection. Quantity or number needed to make a whole. The full crew of personnel required to run a ship. A sauce that is a fine complement to fish. Shelves with a full complement of books. Huh. We learn something new every day, don't we, guys? Paprika, you are a compliment. Thanks! I love being something that completes, makes up a whole, or brings to perfection. Honestly, I do. That's kind of sweet. Let's see. Yep. One is saying you're pretty and the other is an English thing for linking crap. Ah, remember that old song that was like, U-G-L-Y, you ain't, something, ugly, you're ugly? No, I don't. Like, it sounds vaguely familiar, but also I don't know. The two words go together. Paprika, sprinkles on the pot, yeah. Oh man, do you mean I'm a condiment? Oh my gosh. Am I just a condiment? Is that all I was made to be? Is that all that I will ever become? It's that Mewtwo quote from that, what is it, the Pokemon movie? The one where Mewtwo comes out and he's like, I see now the reason that we... Wait, no. There is no reason that we exist or something like that. Where he's like, it's what we do with our existence that makes us, like, not different, but like... You know what I mean, right? It's like, oh, it's not about how we came into existence, it's about what we do with the gift of existence. That, I don't know the actual quote, but it goes something like that. It's very, like, profound and very cool for a Pokemon movie, you know? Crap, I misclicked that. We had to learn the difference for Latin class and German, the pain I went through. What? Why did that come up in German? I mean, I understand Latin, but German? Is German rooted in Latin too? That's something that I never considered, because they have so... Like, I want to learn German. Because, like, their words are crazy, but, like, by definition... Or not really by definition, but, like, when you break up their words etymology, or something like that, it like, all makes sense. Like, it translates very good and very straightforward, you know? German, part of the Romantic language. I think so. Not to be confused with Germanic, which I think is not German, but like a different word style thingy or something like that. Or maybe it is German. I could be wrong. Don't trust the main wolf on the internet. She's a scam, I tell you. A scam! Well, they are close. English does have German words, like kindergarten. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, huh, they are a little more linked. And our prefix is from Latin. Huh. Damn. We are just the tiniest bit German. Isn't that crazy? I feel like I can change this arm to be doing something else, but I don't know what I could change it to be doing. Because right now, it's like holding a phone because she's taking a picture. We learned about the scam. Kinder equals children. Yeah, it's like Kinder. Because I remember Brot, Wasser und and Kinder. Yeah, bread, Wasser, and children. So like I would just barely survive in Germany if I ever got stuck there and no one spoke English, which is, you know, probably not likely to happen. Wait, children garden? Ooh. What is it called? The Promised Neverland. Anyways. Yeah. Leg bone's connected to the leg bone's connected to the, I don't know, hip bone's connected to the backbone's connected to the chest bone's connected to the rib cage is there. Oh, is there anyone who like knows a little bit about the medical field that's able to like tell me if this is real or not? I forgot I was thinking about this last night, but I read somewhere, right, from what I remember, not a reliable source, but they said that whenever they do surgery in your like stomach area and they take out like all your organs and stuff, that whenever they're done, they just kind of like have the flap open, right? And they just like put it back in there, and they just kind of like shove everything back in. Because like it's all just kind of floating in there and it rearranges itself back in the way it's supposed to be. Is that true? Because like it's crazy, and it definitely feels like one of those like 5-minute fact things where it's not real, but you know, you believe it anyways because it says 5-minute facts and you're like, whoa, I can't believe that's true. Yep. Oh, it is real? The organs can reposition themselves. It's weird. Damn, okay. Alright, good to know. Damn, okay. I swear for like the longest time I was convincing myself that like it was never true. It's true? Oh god, yeah, that's true. Either that or it's a very popular myth. True. Now I want to look it up. Let's see. Can your organs rearrange themselves? Can your organs rearrange themselves? They are surrounded and connected by our muscle and bones as well as each other, and although our organs can move, they are not freely floating. Therefore, when placed back into the abdomen incorrectly, these attachments work to return them in the correct... Oh my god. Okay, so they're not just floating in like weird blood jello or something. They're held in place by muscles, but also the muscles move everything back into place. So whenever they are done with that, they just like put it back in. How do surgeons place organs back like intestines? I've seen some fields in series where they take the intestines out of the chest and they move them, but I've never seen how they put them back. Is there any way of doing it, or do they just place it in? Let's see, while some movies show intestines totally unearthed tube that could spill out, they're actually loosely attached by mesentery, a sort of fatty sheet intestine. Why am I learning about this? To really simplify what the above medical professionals have said without going into anatomy, you basically just make sure there aren't any twists in it and gently shove it back in. The intestines wiggle around peristalsis anyways. Man. Well, the more you know. Good night, Antonio. Probably explains how sometimes they forget a tool inside. Yeah, it just like sticks in there and then they don't know until a couple months later where it's like, oh hey, that's where it was. Just like your brain, it can eat itself? Hold on, I'm googling that now. Can your brain BRAIN eat itself from lack of sleep? Researchers recently found that not getting enough sleep consistently could cause your brain to clear a significant amount of neurons and synaptic connections, while adding that making up for the lost sleep may not be able to undo the damage. In essence, not getting enough sleep may be causing our brains to start eating itself. Wow. Okay. So not like actually, but kind of metaphorically. Like it eats its own ability to think. Wow. Yay, Google time. My brains will jump at any opportunity to jam into itself. For real. It's constantly eating itself and its neurons, just at a slow rate. Not sleeping just makes it faster. Well, that's not very pleasant to think about. Oh man, now I'm not so excited to stay up late anymore. Ah, crap. I mean, I don't do it that often, especially now, but still. Okay, wait, okay. Here's the thing that I think though, right? Because our circadian rhythm is set to follow the sun, right? And so we sleep while the sun is like fully set to whenever it's starting to rise, right? That is when we're asleep. Right? But then we wake up. How do I do this? Just whenever it's starting to like really rise, right? And then we're up for the majority of the day. I say majority, but like if you've ever actually been awake for an entire day, it's not that long. While the sun is up, right? But then once it starts setting again, we go back to sleep, right? But this entire time period is within a 24-hour time period, right? So if we like completely ignore this, right? Because here's the thing. I know that daylight does affect how our circadian rhythm is, right? So I know that if we do this... Okay, basically if you flip the schedule, right? So if you... Like people who work the night shift, right? If they do this... Bop. Doop, and then flip it, but imagine that it's actually up, right? Then would it be right? Actually, if I flip, then technically it's still not really. But like, are they okay or are they not okay? You know what I mean? And like, I know to some extent it will affect us biologically, but from what I've heard, the general consensus is that if you get the 8 hours of sleep, then your circadian rhythm will naturally kind of like readjust itself to whatever lifestyle you're living. But I don't know if it's really healthy per se. But would it be healthier if you lived underground, got no sunlight, but got like, I don't know, some type of meal supplement or whatever to make up for the like lack of vitamin D or stuff like that? Or vitamin A, I forget which vitamin it is. But like, is that healthy? Because, like, I've always just thought as long as I get, like, 8 hours of sleep, then it's fine. You know, it doesn't matter what time you go to sleep as long as you get 8 hours. And then, you know, like, I don't know, just continue to sleep a regular amount and stuff. Just, like, not eating will cause... Wait, what? Let's see. Just like not eating will cause us to eat our body and fat muscle. That's true, that's true. I'm pretty sure if you exercise too much, your body will start eating your heart. Why is our body eating so much stuff that it shouldn't be? Why does our body want to eat everything? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Does your heart get eaten? Get eaten. Eaten by excessive sleep, exercising. How do you spell exercising? Oh, I spelled it wrong. Exercise. No, but it can cause heart damage. Damn, okay. Damn, that's crazy. Because we tasty. No, because the sun, even if you eat it back, will still cause depression and other not good stuff. True, true. What if we put in like a sun lamp? What if we made like, and I'm not advocating for this, right? This is a bad idea, and I fully accept that this is a bad idea because I'm not a scientist. I'm just a little Maine wolf on the internet, right? But what if we made kind of like a terrarium type of deal, and we put people in it? And so they had like their own little sun lamp or whatever, and it was completely underground to where like they don't get natural sunlight, but they do get like sunlight, like, you know, sun lamp sunlight. Let's see. I suppose any compromise off the natural norm will result in many glitches. I do know that hunger is the stomach eating itself because it has nothing to dissolve. Yeah, the stomach acid becomes so concentrated that it like slowly starts eating away at the like stomach walls. That I do know. That one I did know. Not sure, maybe. I'm pretty sure it's more of a feeling than the full sunlight. Ah, gotcha. Damn. Okay. Got that weird sleepy feeling whenever I'm learning too much and my brain's like, whoa there, buckaroo, slow down. That's too many neurons for you. You've lost your neuron privileges. Oh, man. You know, I don't think I've ever been called buckaroo. And I feel like I mean, I still have time to be called buckaroo, you know? You never know when somebody will pull out like, hey there, buckaroo. But like, until I get called buckaroo, I'll never feel fully complete. Cause I don't know, I think it's neat. I think buckaroo is cool. I wanna be hip and cool. I wanna be called buckaroo. Oh my gosh. Could be wrong though. As a shut-in, you need sun. Yep. Brain gets sad. Yep, I have felt that. Occasionally, I will just like go and sit outside. Even whenever like the sun's setting, I'm like, no, I have to spend a little bit of time outside because yes, that I have felt. You do get sad. The game plan did not go well. I'm back. Oh no. Hope everything's okay. Welcome back, Lazy Eggs. When we join the stream next time, we have to start out with, hey there, buckaroo. Yes, exactly. I want to be called buckaroo. Oh man. The thing is, I feel like you gotta be like cool enough to actually pull that off. Cause like, if you're not cool and you say like, hey there, buckaroo, then it just sounds silly goofy. But if you're like really cool, like kinda old gruffy man maybe? I was about to say bless you again. It's like, hey buckaroo, you know, I can't do it because obviously I'm not cool enough. But yeah, anyone who fails to do this is banned from pipes. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Y'all are making like y'all's own deals here. Let's see, what should I do? I need to put the other hand, but I'm not sure if I want it to be... Yeah, I'll just stick with it. This exercise was supposed to be not that much of a thinky one anyways. There we go. Hmm. Doot, doot. There we go. Anyone who fails to do things. Sorry. Oh man. No, actually there was a post that I saw again not too long ago where it's like, oh yeah, you gotta change the negative way that you think. And so instead of saying sorry, you say thank you. So thank you for accepting the bless you for your pipe. When you get older, your brain cannot make as many neurons connections, and so you get slower and lack empathy. You lack empathy whenever you get older? Wait, for real? I'm not gonna go to Google for this one. I'm gonna trust your word. So don't lie to me, because you may or may not lose my trust forever. Oh no, my mortal enemy, hands. Let's see. Okay. Boop. Let's see. When you're a kid, very young, you make over 1,000 connections in 1 second. Damn. What does that say about me? Last I checked, yes. I'm not lying, I've had to study this for an exam. Oh dang. Neuroplasticity decreases as we age, making the brain more rigid and unable to understand, learn, adapt to many new things. Well, now I feel bad about making fun of my dad because he's not able to understand how to order online. Oh my gosh. Because, like, it seems relatively easy. You just, put the thing in the cart, then you hit checkout, then you put your details, and that's it. But it's probably for the better that he always asks me to help him out, because, like, the amount of times where he's like, you know how when you just know certain sites are a scam, and it's like, yeah, no, there's no way that's real. Like, today he showed me an ad on Facebook, of all things, where it was like, oh yeah, look, iPhones for $1, you just pay shipping and blah blah blah. And it's like, there's no way that's real, Dad. No, don't buy that. Oh my gosh. Like hot metal slowly cooling and being unable to shape if left to cool. So puzzles and early stimulation can help prevent many things when the brain cannot be as active anymore. Oh dang, I'd imagine you're fine till like 25 when the brain fully forms. Ah, okay, so I still have a little more. Dad, no, exactly. How will this affect LeBron's legacy? Oh no. Oh my gosh. Wasn't LeBron James the one who had the kid whose kid, like, his kid's name is LeBron James Jr. and he doesn't want to wear the same, like, number as his dad because he doesn't want anyone to know who he is, but, like, his name is LeBron James Jr. Or am I wrong about that? Because I know very little about sports, so I could very much be wrong about that. I'm 30. Oh no, hell. Oh my gosh, that's also why when you want to learn a new language, you do it as young as possible. Yeah, that does make sense. It was so easy to learn stuff whenever I was, like, younger. Was it? A little bit? feel like my brain started failing me pretty early on. Cause like I mean, y'all have seen this a couple times, and like genuinely, as not a joke thing, I suck at remembering. Like I genuinely struggle to remember things. And it's not really that, or it doesn't feel like that big of a serious thing because, well, the thing is now I've adapted to like knowing like, hey, I'm gonna struggle to remember this, so let me, use little strategies to help me remember. Like I'll write it on my hand. Like I used to genuinely have notes written on my hand because I would forget so often. So I'd do that, or I'd set reminders on my phone, or I'd like write it on my phone, or I'd set like timers, or or like little reminders and stuff. But like back in school, this really sucked because we would learn a lesson, right? And I'd understand it. I'd really understand it, and I'd know how to do it, and I'd be so good at it. But by the next day, so much would already have happened, and it wasn't that much, it was just like going through the rest of the classes, going back home, like dealing with stuff at home or whatever, that's homework and stuff like that. And usually I didn't have as much academic homework as much as I had like band homework and stuff, so I had to like memorize a new sheet music, something like that. And so by the time I made it to the class again the next day, I would have already forgotten the lesson. And so whenever they're like, okay, we learned this yesterday, now apply the formula to this and solve all these, I would have genuinely forgotten how to do it. So I would rely a lot on friends back in those days, and I'd be like, can you teach me how to do this again? Like just remind me what like this stuff means. And they would step by step walk me through one more example, and then I'd get it, and I'd like re-remember it. But I genuinely struggled to remember. And so I don't know. I feel like my brain really started failing me early on. Oh my gosh. Let's see, the reason why I got to master English so early, despite no one talking it, but I watched a lot of Sesame Street. Ah, nice. I know an old guy that self-taught himself Greek. Wow. I think he's around 60. Damn, that's cool. I've lately been sucking at remembering stuff too. I have too many alarms. I felt that. Oh no, Peppery, we cray cray. Well, that's the funny thing. Sometimes I remember stuff, care about, or explained in a way I find interesting. Yeah, that's true. Like whenever someone's really passionate about something, they start explaining something to you, that tends to stick a lot more. Like that biology teacher that I've told you about a couple times. Literally the reason that I was able to pass, okay, so like not to flex or anything, but it was an AP class, right? So it was college level and I took it back in high school. And so the teacher was like, okay, I took her pre-AP biology class and I really liked the way she taught. She was genuinely like excited and, like she genuinely was passionate about biology. So I enjoyed her method of teaching. And it was either that or I think it was like a aerospace class or something like that, like something about space. And I mean, it was interesting, but I heard that the professor was like really boring and stuff. So I was like, I'd rather take, biology class with a teacher who's actually passionate because then I'll actually learn something. Because I like learning. More so I like learning whenever they enjoy teaching it, because then they always try to like either make it a little fun or they like, I don't know, just their passion, that really sticks to me. So I took that class and I was able to actually pass the AP biology exam. And it's crazy because out of 60 students who took the exam, like this was an actual statistics that they told us after, the results had come out, out of 60 students who had actually taken the test, only 8 of them passed, and I was one of them. And like, I don't know how to do math, so what's 8 over 60, y'all? I trust y'all. Y'all are totally good at math. What I could do is do the cross multiplication thing that I learned. So 8 times 100 is 800, and then 60x divided by 800. Is that right? Or no, I think it's 800 divided by 60? It might be 800 divided by 60. I don't remember how to do math. 800 divided by 60. We can take away the zeros. 6 and 80. 6 and 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60. I can only count up to like 11. Wait, what's 12 times 6? 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72. 72, 72, 72, 72, 72, 72, 12, 12, 12 minus 72. 8. 72 point something. No wait, 12 point something. It means like 12% or something like that, I think, if I'm doing that correctly. But there's a much easier way to do that. That funky tune is back. Exactly. It is back. Let's see. I'm too young and too old. I know harder things because I was taught that young, but the easy stuff, the stuff you learn before you learn the hard stuff, is hard for me. I felt that. And she made a hole and jumped in it. Ooh, action appropriate music. Exactly. 66 times 13 is 78. She's starting to believe. Oh, okay, so it could have gone like 13 point something. Let's see, it would have been 80 minus 78, which would have been 2. So it would have been 13.6 into 20 would have been 13.3, probably 13.33333. Probably. Hold on. Let me just pull out a calculator. I can't do math. Math is like literally where, or mainly like certain calculations that are like, ugh. Okay. Let me move this, grab this. So out of, what was it again? No, I can't remember. Damn. Okay. Out of 60, so 8 over 60. Wait, hold on. I think it says 0.13. Is that right? Shit, okay. How was I doing again? You multiply it. So you divide that by the number that you know, so 800 divided by 60. Right? Yeah, 800 divided by 60. 13.3333. Yeah, okay, so I did get it right, because usually when it ends in 0.3 and there's still like numbers left, 9 times out of 10 it ends up as like 0.333333. So I was right. It is like, was it less? Or a little more than 13% of the students passed. There we go. Just tell the calculator 8 over 60. See, whenever I do that, whenever I do 8 divided by 60, it's 0.13. So, I don't know what I did wrong. I think there's a calculation after you do the cross multiplication thingy that you're supposed to do. But yeah, it's either 0.13% or it's 13.3. Oh man. I got lost in the sauce. Let's see. 8 out of 60%. 60. I'm just resorting to Google. I can't do this. Percentage. Let's see. It is 13.3%. Or 13.333%, you know. So yeah, I was right. Like a little over 13% of the students passed, and I was one of them. And okay. The teacher said that with the biology exam, it's not necessarily that much about knowing biology. It's more about getting lucky and being good at the subjects that they do test you on. That's what she said. But I think if I pass an exam, it's a good thing. And so I'm not gonna like downplay that, you know? And like, I don't feel like they really asked me anything that like I particularly knew well, because it didn't focus on one thing from what I remember. It was like a lot of stuff. So I don't know. But yeah, I kind of feel like she didn't like me now that I'm thinking about it. I don't think she liked me that much, but I enjoyed her class, so I don't know what I can really say on that front. Because I remember in the middle of the semester, right, I was getting like like high 70s to 80s, right? High 70s to mid 80s in her class. And so in the middle of the semester, she like took everyone out like one-on-one or whatever, and they'd have a discussion about their grades and like where like, oh, I think you should take the test, or oh, I kind of think you shouldn't take the test, you know, stuff like that. And so whenever she took me out, she's like, I don't think you're gonna pass. So I definitely think you either need to study harder or not take the test. And I was like, damn, okay. But I still ended up taking the test anyways. And yeah, I passed. It was crazy. I didn't know what you were asking about with the math problems. Ah, okay, no worries, no worries. It's not brain power, but brain power. We're learning y equals kx. None of my classmates understand it unless it's in proportion form. I understand the formula, not proportions. I think she tried to kill me? I thought we were having a rave party. OMG, Cobra's real. Oh my gosh. It was never that. It was just like, she was always very like apathetic towards me. If that makes like any sense. I mean, I was a very quiet kid in high school. So I don't know. Maybe she just didn't like me that much. Honestly, I feel like that could be said with a lot of my teachers. I mean, some of them, I knew that, like, they enjoyed me as a student. And here's the thing. I would get a lot of notes back in elementary where it's like, pleasure to have in class. And I was like, yay, I have a pleasure to have in class, you know? But I wasn't, like, a teacher's pet or anything. I just, you know, didn't do anything bad. I did my work. And whenever the teacher asked me a question, I answered the question, you know? Just, like, simple classroom etiquette, you know? And so I got those notes a lot, but I wasn't necessarily a teacher's pet, so who knows? But I thought we had a chill, like, you know, mood towards each other. You know what I mean? There we go. I would always miss school a lot, so the teachers liked and hated me. Ah, dang. Were you like one of those students who had good grades, but like they were like not super duper in school a lot, whether it be because of like regardless of what caused it, it's just you weren't in school a lot, so the teachers were like, well, you're smart, but you need to be in school. Was it that type of thing? My brother was kind of that student. He would miss a lot of school, but he had like really, really good grades. And so the teachers were like, you're, you know, like really smart. You just need to be in class. And he was like, losers. Oh my gosh. There we go. I used to be very competitive about like academic work with my brother. But we're a couple of years apart, so there was no real way to compete. But just like me personally, I would always try and like live up to the standard that my brother set. Cause like he always had good grades. He's really smart academically. But I could never get that good. And he's better at math than me, so like I don't think I necessarily caught up. But I don't mind. I kind of stopped caring after a while. Because, like, you know, we all have that thing that we're good at, you know? And I can draw, maybe it takes me a little bit long, but I can draw, you know, a person a little bit better than he can. And I'll take that win, you know? I'll take that win. But yeah, if you ask us, like, oh, 800 divided by 9, I wouldn't be able to tell you. But he might be able to tell you. He knows the times tables up to 15. I only know him up to 12. I don't know how the hell you learned him up to 15, but it's a little too late to ask questions. Oh my gosh. I would do great at everything other than English, but I never cared, so I didn't participate in any extra activities. Teachers hate me in terms of that I work ahead and space out, but I'm a pleasant student. Gotcha. Hi, teacher. Teacher sips coffee. One day. Happy to see everyone. H-boy. Piano falls behind them, they don't notice. One day. Oh my gosh. So some teachers hated me, others liked me. Do you wish you did more extra eggs? Wait, what? Extra eggs and... As in extracurriculars, or what are eggs? I mean, I know what eggs are, but like, what does it mean in this case? Oh man. I feel like I think I was about to say something, but honestly I forgot what it was. The music distracted me, then I was like, oh wait, this goes over here, and this looks more like this, and this should be like this. So I don't remember what I was about to say. Yeah, clubs and stuff. Ah, gotcha. Math and art teachers liked me, while the others didn't. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. It's always like... Well, the art teachers I feel like everybody. But... Well, to an extent. As long as you're not mean in their class, they don't dislike you. And then once you start talking, they usually end up liking you. And the math teachers, I feel like 90% of them are coaches. Why are athletes good at math? Why are athletes that end up teachers good at math? Because I don't think... Because, like, English teachers are volleyball coaches, or cheerleader coaches, or color guard coaches at best, you know? And, like, not to say, like, oh, they're only allowed to be that. It's just, like, that's the majority of what I see. And math teachers are usually basketball players. And Spanish teachers are soccer or volleyball coaches. And then the football teacher... what do they do? I think it's either math or science. I don't think I've ever had a history teacher that was a coach. No, that's not true. Well, I didn't have one, so technically that was true. But there was the alternate history teacher that we had in one of the schools that I went to that was the football coach. So I guess they're also allowed to be football coaches. How strange. Oh man. Let's see. We didn't have many extra activities, and if we did, man, just honest to fluffy lord, just wanted to go home, man. Want to graduate early? I felt that. Unless they're delusional, failed, or crazy pretentious artist. Squidward for an art teacher. I've had some of those. For real. My beer fell off my head. It says the top of my head is broken. Okay. Oh, damn. Please go treat yourself. Holy shit. Yeah, no. Get medical attention. Holy crap. That is not good. It did remind me, though. One time, there was, like, this 15 that I was gonna be in, and so we needed to go to this, like, boutique or whatever to get a dress. And while we were there, my brother, he, like, whenever... He was young, right? He was, like, maybe 5, maybe 6. And so he was kind of walking around the boutique while my parents were talking with them, and I was, like, kind of standing next to my parents. And so my brother kind of, like, walked off or whatever, and it wasn't that big of a boutique. Like, it was just kind of really small. So he walked into one of the changing rooms. He was kind of, like, messing with the curtain, because it was one of those where they just have, like, a kind of stall, and it has, like, a curtain for the door. And so he went in there, and he kind of, like, went behind the curtains for 2 seconds, and I saw him do this, but I didn't think much about it. And then seconds later, we heard a crash, and it turns out that the mirror that they had in the changing room was not attached very well, and so when my brother touched it, it fell on top of him. He was unhurt. I think he just got, like, 1 scratch from the glass. But yeah, it was crazy. I wonder what ended up happening. I wonder if my siblings had to, or not my siblings, my parents had to pay for that mirror. I'll have to ask them. Hello Kitty, Band-Aid and Boo Boo Kisses is all you need. Oh, don't forget to disinfect it. Alcohol and hydrogen peroxide. I don't know if that's the right way to treat it. I'm not a medical professional, but that's the way I treat my cuts. And yeah, I'm also happy to report, I don't know if y'all remember a couple weeks ago, I had cuts on the sides of my hands. They're no longer there. Yep. They finally completely healed. There we go. Do, 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 do. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. There we go. I'll probably do that later. If you're bleeding, you should do it now. Take my word, I had a cut that was not that big. It was the ones on my hands that I was talking about. They were there for like 3 days and they didn't heal and they started hurting a lot, and like it hurt so much that I like had trouble washing my hands. And then I started treating it, and within like not even the second day, like by the end of the first day, it already felt better. So yeah, definitely do treat any wounds. They had a 5-pound... Wait, once I accidentally broke a toilet and we spent all day chasing for one? What? They had 5-pound dumbbells or something over it. I picked it up out of curiosity and put it back and rolled off, and then it crashed. My friend had the tip of his thumb cut off with a table saw. Ugh, that's gross. I was okay, but not our wallets. Oh damn. At least it shortened his long nail. What? He had a long thumbnail. Oh gosh, my dad, he has a weird finger, because he used to do landscaping, right? And so he used to have like his own little like landscaping business. And one time while they were using the lawnmower, it like kind of got clogged with grass clippings, and so he wanted to clear it, right? And so what you're supposed to do is turn off the machine and then maybe stick your fingers in there, but usually they recommend like some type of tool or whatever to clear out the grass clippings. He thought that, you know, it shouldn't take that long, it would just be really quick. I'm just gonna stick my fingers in there, get those grass clippings out, and we'll continue about our way and get our money. That's not what happened. His finger got split in half. From what I hear, graphic warning ahead. Or I'm not gonna show anything, but like, you know, it's gonna sound gross. A chunk of his finger was kind of like barely hanging on. He could see the bone, and I remember them coming into the house because it was him and my older brother, right? They ran into the house, and my dad had his finger like wrapped in his own shirt, and then later a napkin. And then he was rushed to the hospital, and then they stitched it back together, and then he had a really ugly looking finger for like the rest of the year. And then, I don't know, eventually it like, you know, slowly healed up, and like I kind of thought it went away, right? I'd kind of forgotten about it. And not too long ago, I was looking at my dad's hand, and I noticed like one of his fingers was kind of weird, and I was like, let me see. And so I was touching his finger, and I was like, why does this feel so weird? It's so gross. Like it feels squishier than the rest of his fingers. And he's like, don't you remember? That's the finger that I cut open. And I was like, no, I don't remember. Oh my gosh. But yeah, crazy story. I hope that I never have to go through any of that. There we go. Let's see. I remember one time I was on the top bunk and my brother offered me Halloween candy, which was a heavy glass bowl. I proceeded to reach and it fell off the bed onto the bowl. And the worst thing, it was picture day the next day and I just had a massive brush on my cheek. Oh, that sucks. Stepped in so much glass so many times. I'm so ashamed of it. Man, I hate it whenever glass breaks. Especially now, whenever I don't know if you remember, whenever I had the wind chime and it fell and it broke. I was like so scared to step around there without shoes. That's why I kind of like wear sandals nowadays. But like whenever it fell and it shattered, I was like, I really need to clean this up really good because my siblings like to walk barefoot a lot around the house, which is fine. But like with the glass, it's not a good idea. And they're very much the type of people to like, you know, step into it. So yeah, but I cleaned it up good. Glass sucks. I heard though that if you rip up pieces of bread and then you sweep that up along with the glass, it'll pick up the little like bits left behind. I haven't used that, so I don't know if it really works, but I did hear it's a thing, so you know, maybe it works. I have 6 scars that never went away. Oh my gosh, I'm getting the tingle. Oh no. You for gore? Well, yeah, it's not something that I think about on a daily basis, you know? How do I spell bruise there? Once I was playing on a boardwalk, then my leg fell through one of the openings. I got a nasty scratch on my calf, and it was like red oval spotted fresh red. Freaking hurt. Ew. I remember one time I was at the flea market, and my parents, they had like just bought me this like fake little diamond, right? And I was all happy or whatever, and I was walking on like, you know, those parking lot beams or whatever. And so I was walking there, and they were like, I was walking on top of it, and they were like, hey, you know, get down from there, you're gonna fall. And I was like, no, I'm not, I have great balance. Fucking famous last words. I ate shit like 2 seconds later, and I scrapped the shit out of my knee. And, you know, they were kind of like, well, we told you, you know, now you gotta suck it up. My parents were very much the type, like, they warned me, and then if I didn't listen, they would let me, you know, fall. Like, of course, nothing, like, life-threatening, right? But they very much let me fall, and then I'd learn the hard way. And I did learn the hard way. So they were like, don't cry, we told you you were gonna fall, and now you fell, so, you know, you gotta toughen up. And I was like, okay. And then whenever we got to home, you know, they treated her or whatever, and then I had like this big bandage on my leg. I mean, it wasn't too big, but it was like maybe 2 by 2 inches. You know, it was like pretty big. And I remember at school one time I like kind of lifted the band-aid to see what it looked like, because I was too scared to look. It like looked so much like fresh skin, like pink and raw, and it was gross. It kind of looked like a brain. Very gross, very gross. Oh my gosh. I did play it when I got scared into a darker spot. Looked like a dark guy, and it made my leg talk. Ew. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. There we go. My mom said as a kid she got an ugly cut and she saw red and yellow fat spots. From that day forth, she did not want to wear a strawberry dress. Oh damn, I can only imagine. Old tech is not safe at all. It's great. What? Oh my gosh. So, okay, y'all know, interesting. Okay. Okay, do y'all know that saying where it's like, oh, back in the day, you know, things were made more durable, and like, oh, have you ever seen cars whenever they, like, after a wreck now, they don't even withstand the impact, but cars back in the day could withstand so much. There was like, I think a video essay that I watched, I can't remember what exactly it was, but I watched something and it was like, well, actually the reason why cars are like, they seem to be taking up less pressure now is because what happens whenever a car crashes, right, is that the car is going at velocity, right, or speed, or, you know, something. It's roaming along, it's rushing, it's going, right? And so it's going super fast and you're in it, right? And you know, you're driving. But whenever the car actually goes to impact, there's one of two things that happen. So of course all the force is applied that way, right? What are you gonna say? I'm trying. So all the force gets pushed that way, right? And kind of law of inertia, where like basically the force is gonna have to go somewhere, right? So you still have all that force from whenever you were going that way, but the impact of going that way, or like of, you know, no longer going that way, so like the negative, okay, this is technically, that's energy but negative, and so it pushes you. If the car were not to crash, or were not to like get folded basically, then all of that pressure would be put onto you. But if the car actually starts folding and, you know, kind of like compresses inwards, like, you know, if it does that, then it's taking a majority of that pressure into it so that the impact on you is actually lessened. So that's why that happens now. Isn't that interesting? I mean, I'm no scientist, so that's what I heard. But I thought that was really interesting. I didn't know that's how it worked. What do you mean old cars get totaled if they crash? Like, some old cars, they, like, really, really old cars, you know? They didn't fall apart as easily, or, like, so it seems, you know? But actually it was because, like, because if the car was completely, like, okay, if the car was strong enough to withstand the force, then all that force would be exerted on you, so you'd kind of be, like, impaled on the dashboard. Isn't that crazy? Not all cars, apparently some lasted indestructibly for more than 20 years. Modern cars usually don't get totaled. Yeah. But like the sports cars, like I think if you look up a Lamborghini car crash or something like that, it like literally splits in half. It's crazy. It like just deassembles. My granddad apparently crashed into houses and other cars and it was fine. I don't know if that's fine. Probably would cause the whole thing in cast iron. Yeah, exactly. It used to be made of stronger material, but it's because, you know, like, it's not really something that people can recommend as much because, like, well, I mean, your car will be fine, but you won't. You won't survive to enjoy that. That's not quite right. Yo, what's going on here? Welcome in, Sammy rock so much. Yeah, my granddad was. Anyway, it's plastic now and I hate it. Yeah, it's true. Compression per square foot and is a full impact or centered. I mean, personally, as an American, give me steel and titanium. No, I don't know if that's really a good idea. I'm already paying an arm and a leg for medical bills. I'd rather not pay for a new car too. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. They become cyborg. Leave body behind. And get cars that bundle. I'd rather pay 20% to work that pay for medical expenses in a car. I would, but like I'd have to give up eating, and that's my reason for life. Honestly valid. Yeah, I'm gonna confess my crush tomorrow. Well, I gotta figure out if she's straight since if she is, it'd be kind of awkward to confess to her knowing she's attracted to me. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be a joke about being a cyborg. I'm so sorry. Good luck. I hope it goes well. Oh my god, drive a six-wheeler. If you crash in the truck, you will be fine. Six-wheeler. What's a six-wheeler? Make sure your wound is sealed. Make sure to medically treat yourself because it's probably not safe to go out there. It's just like an open wound. Bleeding profusely would not be a good idea. Cannot recommend. Okay, this here. Oh dang, it's already 10. Dang it, okay. Let's see. How would you hold hands? With my hands, maybe. If you're cyborg, I mean, that doesn't mean that you don't have a body. Just put on a suit of armor before driving. Oh my gosh, you'll be completely immune to any impromptu attacks. No assassination attempt would ever work. Maybe. I don't know. Oh my gosh. You know, I kind of struggle driving in boots, so I don't know if I'd really be able to drive with a whole suit of armor on. But I have always wanted to try on a suit of armor, so... I don't know if I'm really killing two birds with one stone, but... It's definitely going to be like a new experience, so that'd be cool. Let's see, I have another hand. No hand holding until marriage. Let's hold. Choose the other handed. Come on, lazy eggs, live a little. No hand holding, so I have to foot holder. Oh god, not the feet hold. No eye contact till marriage either. Allah Akbar. You drive worse, but that's what the armor's for. Oh no. Next you'd say ankles are off limits. Not the ankles. Okay, y'all know what's really nice to look at though? The backbone. Like back muscles. Like and I can't draw it. I can't draw it right, but like when they have like this and then that and then that and then they got like muscles here, so it looks something like this or whatever. You know what I mean? That part, this part right here. I like that. I just think it's neat. It kind of looks like the front part, but there's like a way to distinguish it, but I don't know how to draw it. But I really like back muscles because I think they're really cool. Weird question. Anyone hate the feeling of wet hair? Yes. I get annoyed, especially whenever it's like dripping everywhere. It's like, ah, god, I gotta clean that up. And then like when you put on a shirt while you have wet hair and it gets your back wet, I don't like that. I always have like a towel over my head. Going back to the 1900s. Oh no, she's right. No. Did you know you can't actually feel wet? You can tell it's different texture and it's cold, but you can't feel wet. True. I only feel it by like the temperature and stuff. Or like the feeling of it like dripping down. Like that. I feel that, but I don't. Yeah, no, it does make sense, because like if you put a cold water bottle on someone, they'll almost feel sometimes like you poured water on them. So yeah, it does make sense. It does make sense. It's just hair, but wet is what the issue. Yes, it's why I can never understand why anyone would like mustaches. Dad kissing me after he drank water, like, ugh. Yeah, but wet hair is disgusting to me. Mine's or another's. Same. Dad. Oh man. I felt that. I'm glad that like my dad had a mustache, but whenever I was really, really small. So I'm happy to report he no longer has a mustache, because he always had a hard time growing. My dad's here. He always had a hard time growing facial hair, so now he doesn't have a mustache, but he used to whenever I was very, very young. But I'm glad I missed that part of his life. Oh my gosh. Hi. Say hi to the peppers. Oh god. No eres gato. Ay, que no. Yeah. I'll be off in like 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. Hear me out, trying to go all the facial hair. Oh my god. This sustained biology, at least for facial hair. Oh no. One thing I'm happy about is being able to open people's eyes about the LGBTQ plus community, because I know some of my friends were homophobic before, now they're more accepting after understanding it more. Love who you love. Be who you are. Just don't, you know, be mean. I think that's the main thing. Got my first mustache at 14. Damn. Pep Dad. Yeah! It's the fabled Pepper Dad. Pep. There was a name that I thought of, but I forgot it. It's what was it again? Pepper Dad. That's what it was. Let's see. Do. Dun, 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 dun. Do. Trying to like at least finish the rough of this one, so that way I don't have to worry about it. Bip. Erase. There we go. Do. Then there goes a side bag right here. And then I think another pouch. Oh no, not the pipe. Go. Erase. Guys, chill with the pipes.
You have been a good boy.
Yay!
Have a lollipop.
There. Oh no, not another pipe. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Uh-oh, what's going on? I haven't read
baby, That's what I've
chat.
been waiting for.
What are we celebrating? What's going on? Why are there so many pipes? Yay, there's another yay. We're celebrating. What's going on? Let's see. Peppa, it sounds like Pepper, but British. Oh, it does. Pepe, the nickname of one of the me latte uncles. Pepe, appreciation. Peppa, Papa, but not Peppa. People, oh my god, I'm the CEO of Hate Incorporated. Pepe, appreciation.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
I don't know.
That's what I've been
Oh my
waiting for.
gosh, nothing and everything's going on all at the same time. Could I interest you in everything all of the time? A little bit of everything all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything all of the time. Oh, wrong one. Do. Bum 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 dun 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 dun.
Stretch.
Oh, okay. Give me a second. I love how the Patrick stream kind of like ended the song. Let's see. Oh, okay. Alright. Big stretch. My school blocked the font generator, but didn't block the AI art website that makes sus art.
That's what I've been waiting for.
Oh man, I'm being bonked now. Oh my gosh. There we go. Sip has been acquired. Is that another sip? Is that a separate sip? That's a separate sip. Dang it. Oh man, there's a lot going on. Chaos. Literally. This is your way of inciting a riot.
You have been a good boy.
Yay!
Have a lollipop.
Love a good lollipop action. Y'all remember when the bank used to give like dum-dums? And
You have
lollipops and
been a
stuff? I
good
miss that.
boy. Have a lollipop.
Yeah, baby!
That's what I've been waiting for.
for. That's what okay. I know I have leg straps. And then I got the weird, like,
Yeah,
thingy
baby!
here.
That's what I've been waiting for.
And then from there, the sock. To another pipe. There we go. Another Patrick scream. Oh no, not another sip. Alright, which one of you incited a riot?
You have been
I
a
just wanna
good
talk.
boy.
I just
Have a
wanna talk.
lollipop.
Something like that.
You have
I
been a
think.
good boy. Have a
Have
lollipop.
Yay. I'm gonna get so many cavities today. It's not a great shoe, but it's a shoe, I guess.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for.
That's what it's all about. Oh no, I'm being blocked again. Dang it. Oh no, another sip. I think I'm 2 sips behind. Hello! Hello! Right there. And this one right here. I'm in like a crunch time, it feels.
You have been a good boy. Have a lollipop.
Thank you. Do 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 do. My cat just looked at me. By the way, I don't know if y'all remember who's who, but Ginger, the gray cat, he is sitting like right next to... Man, that looks really bad. Right next to my drawing tablet, and he's just like kind of staring aimlessly. Ugh, it does not look great, but it'll have to do for now. Ah, you know what I forgot? The tail, dang it. Why do I have like the waist of Alex the Lion? You know, he has like a really thin waist, not in a weird way, but like just genuinely has a really thin waist. Oh man, that is a lot of redeems. The redeems are going crazy right now, so I have to repeat the last message I sent every few minutes. Oh wait, what's the last message you sent? Hold on, my cat is like right in front. Whoops, sorry, candlelight. Okay, let me scroll back up. Let's see. Everywhere I used to go, they had bowls filled with dum-dums. I went to the bank with my mom,
You have
and she
been
was
a
like, I
good
don't know, doing
boy.
some type. Yay!
Have a lollipop.
Oh dang, y'all are gone. Y'all are gone. Oh, yellow? Y'all back? Y'all back? Y'all should be back. Y'all broke my connection for a little bit. Okay, y'all should be back. But the last time I remember getting one was I went with my mom to the bank, and we went through like that kind of drive. They have like the air tunnels, which I think are really cool. But like they noticed that there were kids in the car, and so then they sent some lollipops, and it was like really cool. But I really like those lollipops. They were really good. For like literally, okay. I know they had dum-dums at some point, but normally they had like those undescript, unmarked lollipops that were really good. but they were just kind of like regular hard candy ones. But I really like those, so I don't know. Oh, damn. We broke stream sip now. No! I'm going! I'm going! Oh no, we're in perma red! No! No, we're all broken. We're all in there. I don't know if y'all can hear me. We are all in tumultuous times. But it is now, I would like to remind everybody to stay close, remain a community, no matter what may come in between us. We must remain strong as a community for those we have lost through the laggy streams. Oh, we should be coming back. We should be coming back. We're in the green again. Oh no, we're back in the red again.
You have been a good boy. Have a
Oh my
lollipop.
gosh. Oh man. We be in red. Oh, are we back? We're in green again. Let's see how long this lasts. Okay, I'm gonna erase this part. Boop. And boop. And boop. And boop. The boop scoot boo boo. 25 minutes after 3 hours. Oh no. I really need to go. Here we go. There we go. We should be back. Welcome back, y'all. We won't be here for long, but I'm glad y'all made it back safely.
Have a lollipop.
Okay. Let me erase this. And then we're gonna do this. And then in and then out. Nicely timed spooky sound. For me, it ended right along with the song. Okay, there. That's... I'd say that's pretty decent for now. That's a good stopping point, at least. Mostly clothes. For the most part, pretty done. Pretty refined. I just need to go through and finish, like, the actual hands and stuff. But overall, not bad. So, with that, we're gonna go ahead and go to... From here we go to chatting. Boop. Oh, that's still here, the thing. There we go. Is it me or is my redeems not working or it's super slow? Y'all might have overwhelmed Streamlabs. It's on sip right now. Redeem agree. Redeem sip. Oh no.
You right.
Okay. With that, dial-up sound effect. Exactly. Okay, with that, thank you all for being here. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hello! I will see y'all tomorrow for, I think we have a dog building stream. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. Hope y'all enjoy. And be safe, drink your milk, eat your vegetables, don't talk to strangers, or at least try and use best judgment. Have you sipped water 3 times? I've requested. Yes, but I will do 2 more times just in case, because I feel like I may have missed 2. I know I did the most recent one, but let me do 2 more sips. 1. Okay, there's 2. The not Lego doggo. Exactly. We got that 3.5 hour special, for real. With the last like 20 minutes of me like, oh god, I gotta hurry. Alright, bye y'all. Bye, be safe, see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Tomorrow I should have an announcement for y'all. So be there if you can. Yes. Alright, bye.